Alrighty. Hello and welcome back to the beautiful world of Tevat. We're playing Genshin Impact again today because I've been on kind of a kick with this game lately, and I've been enjoying getting back into the mix. Currently, I'm sitting in Fontaine because that's where my daily tasks are. And actually, let me check my volume just a little bit. Trying to make sure Paimon isn't absurdly loud as we embrace some of these cutscenes, but I'm currently standing in the court of Fontaine because that's where my dailies are. We'll start the stream out just by knocking that out. Get that taken care of so we can keep working our way towards more earned gambling. But then I think what we're going to do with the stream today is try and take out some of the story quests. I don't think this is going to be a terribly long stream. I'm shooting for about 3 hours around midnight. And hopefully we'll be able to make some decent progress, I think, with one of the quests. I don't think we'll probably get numerous of the oh my goodness. It's been a long day. I apologize. Hopefully we'll get numerous of them. Only the one. I'm sorry. Hopefully we will make some progress with the one story quest we start today, which is going to be Mavuika's quest. Because normally I like to do them in the order they came out, but because I think it fits with the other content we've been doing with this game, I think it makes sense to do hers first, because she's kind of top of mind on everybody's list here. So we'll see what she's up to. I don't know. If she doesn't have a terribly long quest, we might finish it. We might be able to start another one. I have no clue. Oh my gosh. How many of these guys are there? Here we go. This is what I wanted. Okay, these guys have some dynamite. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay, we're going to alt. Thought I swapped. It's fine. Easy. Okay, let's swap back to Bennett, though, so he can heal off his own ult. Huge. Alright. But we'll take care of this quickly. For those, I guess maybe I never explained the dailies for this game. Anytime you see these little purple dots on the map, those are commissions, daily commissions. And there's 4 of them every day, and you can just usually knock them out within about 5 minutes. It's pretty quick. It's mostly a time tax, which is annoying. I don't love when games do that. But these are usually pretty painless. It doesn't take too much of your time to... Oh, did I go the wrong way? Nope. I just didn't angle myself enough. It doesn't take too much of your time to get what you need from the game, especially if you just want the gems. You do also get... There's other daily mechanics like resin... that are used to do little like challenge domains that give you all kinds of materials to either level up your characters or weapons or talents or whatever it might be. But you don't have to do that every day. There's not usually like a massive punishment for it, and we'll do that too, just to showcase how quick that can be. What the heck? Oh man, I apologize. I think it's a little bit laggier than I'm used to. This game doesn't lag too bad now that I've got the settings optimized a little bit more, but it seems like when I'm streaming, sometimes the input delay of changing characters is slightly off what I'm used to. But I'm just making excuses. I'm Johning hard. So another thing about commissions or dailies is that they'll always be in the same region, so you can actually choose which region they're in. Right now I have them in Fontaine because I think in the other previous regions I've gotten all of the commission-specific achievements. Also, where... Oh, here we go. It's this thing. Alright, so I'm going to need this guy right here. I think I have to pop some balloons. Right? Yeah, I got to pop some balloons. Okay, that's not too shabby. Oh boy. I didn't do this very well. Oh, actually, wait. I might be fine. There we go. Nice. See, like, just really easy stuff like that most of the time. There are a few quest-based like commissions that are a little bit longer. This is actually one of them, I think. This might be the one remaining achievement I have left to get in Fontaine for at least commissions related achievements before I can swap over to Notlon. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe that's the case. It's been a very long time since I've had to think about it, but there's a group of children here down in this very steampunky village that has an ongoing commission, and usually when they're like longer and progressive, they have some kind of achievement attached to the end of them. I think there's actually, I lied, I think there's one other one I have to get here that has to do with a research assistant somewhere, but I think I got that one yesterday, and it looks like it's nearly done. Okay, so what do you want to do? Components and treasure should be here somewhere. I'll go with you, sure. Yeah, so it started out I was just playing hide and seek with these kids, and now they've started like scavenging for materials, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. There's usually you don't have to read into it too much. Let's try this one. Tattered clothes. Okay, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. Here I am, just waiting in the soup. Rotten cardboard. All right, we're not doing so hot. Maybe I have to remember. This was the same pilot was the last time I did this quest. So I wonder if I just have to find that one first. I'm trying to make my own clockwork puppet. I don't know if I've showcased those. I guess we fought a couple of them, but there are like non-hostile ones. They look very cool. They were my favorite. I think they're some of my favorite enemies in the game, actually. But in general, the aesthetic of French automaton robot is very fun for me. There's a couple that walk around the court, actually, but let's see if we can find one while we're here. And then in every region, there's one of these ladies whose name is Catherine, which is why I make the joke about Catherine with the Q on Stardew the other day, which is a reference to a different game called Catherine, where there is a Catherine that spells her name with Q, Quathrin. But every Adventurers Guild leader is or clerk, I should say, is named Catherine, and you can visit them and get your slightly enhanced reward for doing all 4 of your dailies, which includes 20 gems, a bunch of adventure EXP, and some companionship stuff. This isn't massive, but over time it does accumulate, especially if you do it every day. So it adds up to 60 gems from dailies, and a fair bit of EXP from dailies. You can also do these. These are just expeditions. Basically, you leave characters dormant in a mission, and you can still use characters when they're doing this. This doesn't disable them from being played. But after a set period of time, they get a bunch of... Ooh, is she not done yet? That's kind of a shame. She takes a little bit longer, so we'll wait on that, I suppose. But they give you some other materials and things too. Let me see. Here we go. Here's a great example. So this is a clockwork puppet. This one appears to be guarding a door, but I really like their aesthetic. They're very, like Clockwork Princess. I always wore that skin for Oriana in League of Legends and stuff, so I vibe with this. I think it's pretty cool. There's also, I guess, while we're going over all the basic stuff, there's also a battle pass. Right now I just have the free version of the battle pass. You can't upgrade it. I think it costs $10 for each season, and I still have like a month left on this one, so it might become worth it for me to do that, especially because you do actually get wishes from the 10 level marks, and you also get a... What the heck is that? I've never seen that before. This is new. Material that is consumed when defining artifacts with the artifact transmuter. Artifacts themselves are themselves crystallized physical manifestation of ideals and memories. This is one of the applications of the noble art of alchemy, namely to preserve ideals by crystallizing it. What does it do? Tribal secret spaces in Notlon. Obtained from making offerings to the I don't even know what that is. Okay, this is a new mechanic. Artifact transmuter. I do have that. I don't know if I ever use it. It doesn't really tell me what it does. I wonder if this has something to do with being able to modify your artifacts to make them better. I don't really know, though. That would be really cool if it was. That could be potentially very useful. I could see that being a bait to get people to buy the battle pass. I'll look it up. I'll end up looking that up. It could be really useful for building characters, especially, but you do get regular wishes from the free battle pass, and then you actually get both that and the special wishes from the paid battle pass, which sounds really useful, albeit 50 levels to only get 5 of those is crazy, but you do get a big chunk of gems at the end, and you also get this stuff here, like this is what you use to level up characters experience-wise, this is what you use to level up weapons experience-wise, and pretty much everything in the game takes money. You do this like once, and you're pretty situated for like 2 or 3 characters and weapons a piece, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. So I have done the paid battle pass in the past, but I think most of the time it's not worth it. And so you get stuff every day for doing it. And slowly it stacks up, and you get additional levels. Not bad. So like I got 5 of those versus 15. That doesn't seem like a big difference, but it's substantial, and especially when you get into the later levels, it stacks up really, really bad. Especially like these are super helpful. I'm currently very low on these, and so there are ways you can farm them for free. You don't have to do it through the battle pass, At some point, we may end up doing that just because I burned almost all of them I have leveling up Farina, and now I don't actually have enough for Seat Lolly. So that's something I usually tend to daily. The next thing you can do on a daily basis is use your resin, which is this stuff up here. And at the cost of certain amounts of this, you can participate in challenges that give you rewards. As an example, the thing that I think I'm going to blow all of my resin on today is this particular domain that gives me artifact sets. This particular artifact set here, the Scroll of the Hero Cinder City, for some reason is very good on Seat Lolly after looking at a number of guides and figuring out how to actually properly build and play her. That's what most of them recommended. So we're going to try and farm her ideal artifact set. And I guess I've kind of glossed through this when we've done it on stream at other times. So maybe this time I'll take a little bit longer to showcase like exactly what you're looking for, how to build a character. Because Seat Lolly is in her infancy right now in terms of being built. All of these characters are pretty well stacked at this point. And she's kind of the best example of what I have for the process, what it looks like. So this is really basic. Most of these are just combat challenges. There's nothing particularly fancy about them. That's not the exciting part. It should go very quickly. Unfortunately, these guys spread out a little more than I wanted them to, but that is okay. Zhongli's pillar is kind of being a menace right now. Okay, so you clear out the enemies. No big problem there, right? But you go up here. Hang on, I'm going to move my microphone a little further away just so I'm not blowing y'all's ears up. But when you get your reward, which you do by interacting with this spicy tree, you'll be presented with a variety of things. First and foremost is Adventure EXP, which I can go over in a bit. You need an almost infinite amount of this to truly max out the adventure system. Almost everything you do in the game, down to like opening small chests, will give you some portion of this. Companionship, which doesn't do a whole lot, it just increases your friendship level with the characters you own and have active in the party. Every character has a friendship rating of 1 to 10, and at 10 you get their special background and maybe some gems, I can't remember. But then you get the main thing you came for, which is a bunch of artifacts. So in this case, I did not hit the set that I wanted to. There are two possibilities of major sets. I hit the off one this time, the Obsidian Codex instead of the scroll. That should give you an idea. Hopefully, as I do this a couple times, I'll have some space to explain exactly how cruel the artifact grinding system is in this game, because it is easily the biggest time sink in the most, like, okay, I didn't change. I'm really struggling swapping to Kazuha. I might run out of shield here if I'm unlucky. Might take some damage. I think we're okay, though. Man, that Zhongli pillar has kind of screwed me the last couple times. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we didn't lose our buff. Hopefully, though, I should start to be able to paint a little bit better of a picture of how you actually build a character in this game, because it does matter. It does make a really big difference in how the character handles. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's no way we miss the set every time. I've scarcely ever seen that happen with like any sizable sum of resin present. So, okay, there's the Kazuha swap. Okay, they grouped up pretty well this time. This should be a little faster. Yeah, so this comp handles these really well. My current squad is really well optimized to deal with enemies that have low mobility. Like it kind of shreds like groups of enemies very quickly. Its single target isn't bad, but it's not incredible. I don't have it really built for that. Okay, so here's a great example. There are 5 artifact types. There is so there's a crown, a flower. Did I get a feather? There is a feather, a timepiece, and a goblet. Those are the 5 pieces, and each kind of have consistent traits about them. Oh, that's a damn shame. Okay, so every artifact will have a major stat, and then 2 to 4 minor stats. As it gets upgraded from levels 0 to 20, it will either add until you hit a total of 4 minor stats, substats, or if it already has 4, it will upgrade one of them at random. Which means to get a theoretically perfect artifact, you have to win the 1 and 2 that you get the set that you want. You then have to win, I believe it's the 1 in 6 or 7, maybe even 8, to get the primary stat you want. Then get all 4 substats of exactly what you want, and then subsequently have it upgrade the exact stat you want or some combination that works for what you're trying to do 5 times in a row. The odds of getting a literally perfect artifact in this game are like 1 in multiple millions. It is. I don't think I've ever done it. I have gotten artifacts that are the right set, the right substat, and a perfect for affixes, but I have never had them fully upgraded the right way. And that shouldn't be surprising because the odds of that happening are almost non-existent. The good news is that for the most part, the thing that matters in artifacts is that you get the right set and that it has the right primary stat, because this will upgrade a lot more than these will, more than likely. Actually, it always will, but sometimes if you hit the same, like if I hit crit damage on all 5 upgrades, this would get to probably, I want to say 30%. This will get somewhere in like the 50 to 60%, depending on what the primary stat is, right? So what's important about that is, we'll exit out here. I want to see if I can look at characters. I don't actually know if I can in here. So what's important about that is, let's go find Seat Lolly as a good example. Where is she? There she is. So right now I have her weapon. You only get 1 weapon. I think that's true of every character. I don't think there's any exceptions to that. And they will always use the same type of weapon. So she uses what are called catalysts, which are basically like spell books, which is probably the type of weapon I've explored the least. I don't play a lot of characters like this, which was part of my intrigue in trying her out, because I've heard that they can be very strong, seen that they certainly can be, but I've never really played around with it or found one that really fit my needs of the comps that I had active at the time. But these are all the different weapons that would be viable for her. A lot of these are just generic stuff you get from chests or various gacha mechanics or whatever it might be. But usually the 4 stars and up are something that you got either through a gacha mechanic or something that you got through a quest or something type of crafting or something very specific. Believe it or not, this is a 5-star weapon, but it's not her best in slot. This is considerably better because most of Seat Lolly's skills and damage scale off of the elemental mastery stat and not off of crit rate. Crit rate is not bad. It's almost always good on everyone in some capacity, but in her instance, all of her abilities scale off of elemental mastery, and the passive skill of this weapon, which is that after damaging an opponent with her elemental skill, which is her shield, which does do damage, to be clear, the skill has an 80% chance to end its own cooldown, which means you can use it immediately again, which is super strong for her kit. So, not her best in slot weapon, but probably one of her best free-to-play weapons. The next thing you have after that is your artifacts, which are basically just stat sticks. At the moment, I actually got fairly lucky on 2 of her artifacts, which are her, I know this doesn't look like a flower, but it is, her flower and her feather. So her feather came with attack. So worth noting, flowers will always have a primary primary stat of attack, and flowers will always have a primary stat of HP. There's nothing you can do about that. So they're a little bit easier to get done. But as you can see, because these are both from the same set, I have the 2-piece set bonus equipped, which is when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul Burst, a mechanic that she does use. The equipping character regenerates 3 elemental energy, which basically just means she gets stamina recharge by doing things she normally does. That in and of itself isn't incredible, but it's not bad. What we're more interested in is the 4-piece set bonus that states, after the equipping character triggers a reaction related to their elemental type, all nearby party members gain 12% elemental damage bonus, which is just good for everybody. For the elemental types involved in the equation. So that would be, in this case, Pyro and Cryo, because she's a Cryo character, and Arlecchino is a Pyro character, so both of those would get buffed. We don't really care about the Cryo bonus that much, but the buff to Pyro is huge. That's a lot of increase. For 15 seconds, which is also a very long time. If the equipping character is in the Night Soul's Blessing state, which she frequently will be due to how her passives and skills work, when triggering this effect, all nearby party members gain additional damage for the same types that are involved in the reaction. The equipping character can trigger this effect while on and off the field, which is huge, because she's not going to be on the field often. She's mostly going to pop in, activate her shield, and then do some passive damage related to her ult or related to the side effects of her off-field skills. So that basically enables it to function even when it's not her out on the field, which is really helpful. So looking at the artifact properly, it's always going to have HP, but it comes with crit rate, energy recharge, and crit damage. This is not anywhere near a perfect situation, crit rate, crit damage is always good to see in an artifact just because it means that you're likely to get a big increase in damage. And energy recharge is really big on her because she needs to be able to use her ult on a loop, which is controlled by the energy recharge stat. So every time she subs in, she wants to be ulting because that will trigger the Night Soul Blessing stuff that this talked about. She can't do it with just her elemental skill, which is her shield. So you have to invest to some extent in energy recharge. And this actually, I think, upgraded energy recharge either 2 or 3 times. And I think it upgraded crit damage once, which is pretty decent. I think it actually tells me. Yeah, energy recharge twice, attack once. Oh, so this was added, that's why. And crit damage once. Gotcha. Not terrible. I think, however, her feather is pretty close to perfect. Yeah, so it's always going to have attack. It did come with more crit rate, which is good. Some additional energy recharge, which I think either got added or upgraded. Yeah, it got added, but it got added at the highest possible value. And then elemental mastery twice. There is no percentage elemental mastery. There's only flat. Pretty much every other stat in the game will come as one or the other, and sometimes you want one, sometimes you want the other. 11% HP actually isn't atrocious either. It makes her a little bit tankier. Probably contributes at least some to her shield's like strength or resistance to damage. So all around, like, fairly decent. However, I still need to get at least 2 more pieces that fit the set that we're farming for currently so that I can get the 4-piece set bonus. And they're the harder ones to get because their primary stat matters. Ideally, I want 2 of them to have elemental mastery and 1 of them to have energy recharge. But we'll have to see. I have never really built too many characters around elemental mastery outside of Kazuha, who is the little wind guy in our party right now. He relies really heavily on elemental mastery. So we'll have to see. If need be, there's probably a chance we could pirate some of his artifacts for Seat Lolly, just because not every single one of them has to be from this set. So if he has a good fit, we could port one over. Ooh, let's see. Dang. Okay, this would have been phenomenal. But what's wrong with it, it has HP as the primary stat instead of elemental mastery. But having 4 stats gives me a decent chance that if we only upgraded and hit these, this would be really good with elemental mastery. Unfortunately, we didn't. I sometimes check the 4 stars just to be safe, but it's almost always not worth it. Just because it only... So 4-star artifacts only level up to 16, so you end up missing out on a lot. But if you need artifacts early and you're in a pinch, 4-star artifacts work just fine, especially if you're playing in full free-to-play just starting out. You'll be good with something over nothing, for sure, just because artifacts function pretty much entirely as stat sticks in this game. They just generically buff pretty much any character. And especially in the early game, your set bonus doesn't matter that much until you probably get to about, like, Inazuma or so. Oh, can we do it again? Are you kidding me? That's the same thing twice. That's so brutal. Yeah, so unfortunately the artifacts that have to have primary stats correct are a lot harder to find. Because there are a lot of things that can be a primary stat. They're almost always percentage based in the primary stats, which does help because then you don't have to worry about getting flat versus percentage. And you definitely want them to be percentage in that case because they go really, really high in terms of percentage. However, the one stat that we're looking for, element, that's so frustrating. So this time I got the primary stat that I wanted, but not the right set. Although its substats are not particularly good. One thing to note about Genshin in general is that on pretty much any artifact for any character, defense is usually pretty bad. There are, I think, 2 characters that immediately come to mind that want to stack defense. I think Albedo and Noelle both really like stacking defense, but even then you have to stack a pretty ridiculous amount of it. So it's usually not an ideal substat on an artifact unless you're very specifically farming for one of those characters. There might be others. I could be wrong. I don't know every character in this game. But those are the 2 that I know of that want defense on their artifacts. Okay, we'll see if we get anything. It's not uncommon at all to get absolutely nothing from... Oh! So another alternative here would be cryo bonus damage. The goblet artifact specifically can have elemental bonus damage. It's the only specific like type of artifact that can get that as a primary stat. Cryo bonus damage I don't think is optimal for Seat Lolly, but it does work, and she would be a little bit more of a sub DPS carry instead of just a pure support. But there are a lot of characters that care about that, and actually I can show a good example of that. Arlecchino is carrying a bonus damage artifact. At least I think she is. Yeah, so she carries Pyro bonus damage with crit rate, energy recharge. These are pretty suboptimal stats for substats for Arlecchino. Crit rate is good and energy recharge doesn't hurt. But a lot of times this is the artifact you end up taking off set, like something that's not in her set bonus, because it is very hard to get specifically the element bonus you want. Like, I could have Dendro on this and it wouldn't do any good for Arlecchino because she doesn't do any Dendro damage. So a lot of times you'll see people save, like, Pyro bonus damage. I'd probably save this for Arlecchino, but got better options. Same here, right? So it kind of depends. The good news is that even if, like, I just ran that domain, that challenge, like, what was it, 7 times? 4 or 5 times? I can't remember. I think it was, I lied. I think it was 7. And I didn't get a single artifact for Seat Lolly, despite that being the only thing I was there for. The good news is that that's not the end of the world. When you have a character whose artifacts aren't leveled up, you level them up using artifacts you don't want anymore. That's like the fastest and easiest way to do it. There are kind of other ways you can too, but that's how you level up most of your artifacts. And doing that basically gives you a use for all the millions of artifacts that you don't want. So, like, I can look at my artifact tab here. I currently have, does it tell me? Yeah, I'm about halfway full on artifacts. And as you can see, the vast majority of these are not being used by any characters. And the 5-star artifacts especially give you a ton of EXP to level a thing up. So you're never really fully wasting your time, especially because you can just kind of fish for good artifacts. Like, as you start to understand what's good and what's not. Let me find one that I have, like, saved or something. Like an example. So this is not a bad artifact. This could be very useful for, like, I think, is it Raiden Shogun that uses physical damage bonus? There is a character out there that has a big benefit from physical damage bonus. And these are fairly decent substats. I think ideally you probably want this to be percentage attack instead of flat, but, like, this isn't bad. You could fish and upgrade it 4 levels and see what the next stat it gets is, and if it lands crit damage, all of a sudden you've got a really good artifact on your hand. Maybe you invest more in it and see how it starts to redistribute the substats. And, like, you'll see that a lot of these I have locked for exactly that. This is another great example of not a great artifact. It didn't have its 4th stat upon dropping, but crit damage, crit rate is always good. And if I level it up 8 times and get 2 upgrades, I find out what the last thing is. Maybe it's a good final stat, and then it starts hitting, you know, specifically crit damage or crit rate over and over again, and that's what I need. All of a sudden, that becomes a really usable artifact. So having a bunch of excess artifacts to kind of fish and test for better stats and upgrades is always a good thing. You're never wasting your time with that. And I'll go back sometimes and even do that for characters I consider to have fully built. Like, let's try Arlecchino again. She has flat attack here with, like, this isn't bad. This is really how you'd like to see this go. I have a couple upgrades in crit rate, a couple upgrades in energy recharge, but it looks like I hit 1 or 2 extra upgrades in defense, which isn't perfect. So I could try and improve this. There might also be a better primary stat. I'm not sure. I think that's not bad, though. Her helmet comes with crit damage, crit rate, but this is a really good primary stat, but this is pretty lacking in terms of substats, right? Like, crit rate is good. She needs that badly. But elemental mastery, defense, and attack are pretty wasted on her, right? So I could easily try and upgrade this, find something else that fits better. I could also look at modifying my off slot, right? Because currently I get my 4-piece set bonus from this, and I'm using this as an off slot because it has pretty good crit rate and attack, but this isn't a great off slot. Like, honestly, I'm kind of thinking I could probably almost replace this right now, I want to say. And so, like, let's try it. For the sake of stream, let's do some education. Right? Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to filter this for just flowers. Oh, I see. Okay, so it doesn't matter what slot it is. This has crit damage and attack and energy recharge. That actually isn't terrible. If this rolls crit rate, there's a chance that it's better. So this is a great example. Let's go ahead and enhance this to the next tier. And at level 4, it will show me what the 3rd stat is. Or the 4th stat is. Rolled HP. That's not great. So I'm not going to invest in that further because it's not real killer, right? Let's keep looking around here. This is not atrocious. I want something with crit rate because that's what it needs to replace. Wait, what was this? Crit rate. That's a decent example. This could... Wait, what am I replacing? Hang on. I just want to make sure. 11% attack and 10% crit rate. That's... Okay, I lied. That is kind of tough to beat. It's harder than I thought it was at first glance. Because I'd basically have to keep hitting this over and over again. Because I think that's 3 upgrades to crit rate and 2 to this. I think the difference in attack probably doesn't matter that much. I'll have to check her stats, but I want to see if there's like a really flagrant, like blatant upgrade. Yeah. That's damage. That's not huge. Yeah, that's not anything crazy. Damage. Damage. Rate energy recharge. Not phenomenal. Do a little bit more fishing. I don't want to spend too much time on it. This is also not bad. That has rate. That has rate energy recharge. Yelling mastery. The yelling mastery actually probably doesn't hurt if I'm going to start using Lolly instead of Zhongli, just because she will actually want some elemental mastery to make her reaction damage bigger. That has pretty bad crit rate on it though. This is at least all 4 prop, so it starts upgrading immediately. If this rolls perfectly, I think it's technically an upgrade. I'm going to keep fishing a little bit here, just because I'm pretty sure there's a decent chance there's something that might fit this criteria. No guarantees that it'll actually like work, but some of these I'm not sure why I have them saved. Like, I have locks on some of them that make me question why I did that. Let's see. What about you? You look pretty good. Why did I save this? This doesn't seem particularly useful. Sometimes it's just because it's the only one of that set I have, and I don't want to get rid of it. What was that? Defense. Damn shame. So actually, amazingly, there aren't that many great options. But that's the general concept, is like trying to assess whether or not this thing is valid enough to replace what I had, basically. I wanted to do one more check. That's not atrocious. Okay, we can probably do... Oh, dang. Got the huge bonus. Okay, never mind. Oh, shit, wait. Hold on. I think it landed perfectly. So there is a chance that when you upgrade an artifact that there's a multiplier bonus. I just hit the maximum one at times 5, and it took it from level 1 to level 13. Or I'm sorry, from level 4 to level 13. And it upgraded crit damage. Oh, this is crit damage, though. Oops. Yeah, that's the problem. I thought this was crit rate. I was like, 14% crit rate. That's so good. We'll push it to 16 and see what happens. If it lands on either crit damage or attack, there's a chance that it's usable. Oh, it did. You know what? Screw it. Let's max it out. That just can't hurt, right? Let's see what happens. Any energy recharge wouldn't. I think there's only one losing. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, that was the losing proposition. I think any one of these would have been fine. I'm not going to sub that in quite yet. Because, oh, wait a minute. I wanted to look at her general stats. There's kind of a ratio you want to watch with crit damage to crit rate. Yeah, losing 10% crit rate hurts. The 20% crit damage would be awesome. That would be pushing like big numbers, and the energy recharge probably wouldn't be bad either. And I think the attack like basically broke even. What is her attack? 2,500. That hits like a boss. Okay. Yeah. I think it's probably fine the way it is, but generally speaking, you get the gist of it. That's the fundamentals of how you try and build a character to be a little bit more useful. I think because I spent enough money. Oh, I enhanced a thing. Okay, yeah. So this is, in terms of the battle pass, you get stuff on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and like an entire battle pass period. So about a month to 2 months, depending on where you're at in the patch. I think they're usually like 45 to 50 days long. Obviously, the full period ones tend to reward you a lot more. So that's not bad. You can get this one 3 times. I see that. So I was gonna say, I swear I already did that, but oh, that's actually one other thing we could do in terms of general repetitive tasks. Is see if the Spiral Abyss is open, because I have yet to explain that mechanic, and that's actually kind of important that we do, but it looks like it might still be... Yeah, okay, I'm sitting at 27 floors. When does it reset? 8 days. Okay, so sometime next week we'll visit this mechanic. This resets every 18 days, I believe. And is extremely rewarding, but it's on a much longer timer because of it. So the other thing you can do, depending on the time of the year in Genshin and what's going on, there are random temporary events. At the moment right now, there's, I think, a quest for... What does this do? Given to you by Sense of the Bard. Oh, it's a 5-star. I don't know. It's a gadget. Huh. Well, maybe we could do that quest at some point, too. New boss introduced. Fun fact, we're going to be killing this boss a lot on stream because these are required to level up Sea Lolly. So I spent yesterday's daily resin farming a bunch of these. I think we're covered for now, but we will be revisiting her. These are the events for the draws. This is the Tribal Chronicles Master of the... Wait, what? Oh, this is actually kind of good. Wait, what? We might have to do this. Wait, memory's flowing with color. Mavuika gets a thing and some gems. This would actually save me a ton of time leveling up this character. So we might do this as well. But in the meantime, we have something way cooler than even that. Wait a minute. I think stream just cut out. Hold up. I think we're back. I apologize about that. Double check my technical difficulties here. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. I think my internet cut out just straight up. That rarely happens. Or I guess it used to happen a lot more than it does. But hopefully that's not a recurring problem today. It looks like we're back online. Let me know if I cut off and didn't explain anything. But we're probably at some point going to be doing this little mini quest. I don't imagine this probably takes too long to do, just because these are usually pretty fast. But then there's also this world quest that gives a pretty sizable chunk of gems that we might want to do at some point too. Although we have a lot longer to do it. Reward preview. Oh, geez, what the heck? Oh, I see. It's based off of how much of the general area you've explored, so... Interesting. Okay. We'll probably get at least some of those, but most importantly of all, we did finish this one, but this, however, is a big deal. This is the kind of temporary fun event. Only 5 days left on this one, but I think we can actually finish it right here and right now. And we get some decent gems for it. We get, I think another 160 gems out of doing this, which is just straight up enough for one wish, but what it is even more fun. This is a beetle battle event that for some reason is located out in the world. They usually put a little icon on the map where you have to go to engage with these quests. And they let you teleport straight to it. You don't have to find it or anything, so I don't know why they don't just let you do it in the menu, but we're going to do this. So I already cleared these ones. But I'm just going to let it speak for itself, because it's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, shit, I probably should have read that. Hang on. You can destroy the ice ball. Okay, so this is, I think, basically the same thing as the last one. But I'm going to do this on the focus fight. Usually in Genshin challenges, not always, but usually the hardest difficulty is not necessary to get the gem rewards. There will be some extra, smaller rewards if you do the hardest difficulty, but... I usually don't bother because sometimes they are legitimately quite difficult and can be quite a time sink. So you'll notice here in a moment that I'm going to be controlling something different. So I am that beetle back there. Oh gosh, there we go. Okay, so I'm just bobbing and weaving right now. And now I broke his shield, and now I can headbutt him because I'm a little beetle. Yeah, so we're going to win the duel with this guy. Oh, I didn't have enough sauce. There we go. Okay, so now he puts his shield back up. I keep bobbing and weaving. That's an aerial attack, not really worried about it. We get out of the way of that. Another aerial attack, not that big of a problem. And we break the shield. And we start headbutting. Oh, I got the sauce, though. He's got no... Oh, miscalculation on my part. I'm going to have to wait another rotation, I think. I kind of screwed up my first attack. But these are just little cute events that, like, Genshin loves to do. They're not particularly hard. They give you pretty decent rewards relative to a lot of the other stuff in the game. And I fly over that guy. Okay, and I want to say this might actually take him out. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Oh. There we go. Little clunky to control, but I just did that thing, right? Like, not that hard. Pretty easy. And cute. I get to play as a little beetle guy, which is awesome. This game has a weird fascination with beetle battles. This is like a recurring thing. It's even part of one of the major characters' story quests, I think, and maybe that's why it's back. I don't know if maybe Ita will be up for pulls soon or something, maybe, but... Or maybe there's something cultural I'm missing here, too, but it cracks me up every time. Okay, so now I got this guy. I did not read his stuff at all. But this is big guy said to be solid as a mountain. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, he clocked me. Okay, this dude is kind of a problem. Oh my gosh, he really clocked me. Okay, I gotta be a little bit more evasive here. What do you got for a... Oh my gosh. Okay, he's got more sauce on him now. Run, little beetle man. There we go. Okay, so that does pretty big damage. And it backs him up a ways. Okay, I believe, little beetle boy. We can do this. I should have read the dialogue first. I'm so sorry. Okay, so that's not so bad. So he gets angry. And then he does something crazy. That's not so hard to avoid. And we get him with the headbutt. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I thought I had him outranged. And now he gets angry. I think I'm just supposed to wait for him to do his angry stuff here. But not too bad. So I think now he's going to put down the dude. Oh, is that going to hit me? Oh, I missed. I'm going to try and cheese him. Gotcha. There we go. Not the cleanest. But now that I've done that, that's all the event is, right? Like, very simple, fun little mini game. And then you're done. And then you just get really good stuff for it, which is very fun. So then you can come back in here, you can look at the event details, and you can get your prizes. So I get some upgrades for character levels and some upgrades for artifact levels, and a surprisingly large amount of gems. So that whole event gave me like something like 300 gems, which is quite a few. And we can take a look at how many gems we actually have accumulated relative to the number of wishes we have. At the moment, we have 36 wishes, which is about a third of what's required to get a guaranteed 5-star, but we almost have another stock worth of 10 ready to go. And I think Mavuika is still available for a brief period of time. Yeah, so she's still got about 2 weeks left. I reckon in that 2 weeks, especially if I do my dailies consistently, I wager we can probably get back up into about the 60-ish range, which would give us a relatively decent chance of getting her. I think ideally I'd want to make it to about 70. But that's enough of the everyday daily stuff, although I think I did also get a reward for finishing that thing. Yeah, I did. Look at that, I get 2 levels out of the battle pass already. I'm already a fifth of the way done. Oh, and I get a regular wish for that too. That's kind of nice. I think I have a couple of those now. Actually, I'm going to do a quick check on that, too. Yeah, I got 3 of them. Not bad. Those are stacking up pretty quick. We might accidentally hit a 5-star from that relatively soon, too. I don't really remember where I left off. But what we're really interested in today is the story quests. And because we've just wrapped everything up with Mavuika, you go to navigate to... Okay, so she's over here. She's in the main city. Adventurers Guild? Is right there, isn't it? Why? Okay, there's something going on at the Adventurers Guild, too. I don't really know what that's all about. We'll see. We're going to go talk to... We're going to start this quest. I want to start the story quest, because I'm actually pretty far behind on them. I have like 4 of them piled up right now. Some of which are going to go well backwards into Fontaine. I think almost all of which, actually, besides this one, so... We're going to start with this. Oop, barrel roll. And we'll see what she's got for us. I don't know anything about this quest. I don't actually know anything about any of the story quests, so this is all going to be a little bit of an extra plot here. It looks like, is she upstairs? There's somebody upstairs? I don't even know who's going to start us on our journey here, but these are certainly nowhere near as long as the Archon quests, but they are often fairly substantial. Like, they're not insignificant, and they are canon to the plotline as well. But, of course, because it is a formal quest, that means we are going to have to tolerate Paimon. My apologies to everyone. It's just part of this game. You'll get used to it. Oh. Well, that's not Mavuika at all. Clean myself up. I was sleeping. What do you mean? There I am, groggy, being dragged on yet another mission. And Paimon doesn't want to wake up. Oh, dang, it just launched us straight in there. Yeah, but they do get the proper title screen for these. These are usually a little bit more involved. So hopefully we'll go to the speaker's chamber, and she'll give us the rundown on what exactly is happening. To be honest with you, I kind of completely forgot where the speaker's chamber is. Okay, it's over there. Thank you. The little yellow dot is truly the only reason I ever know where I'm going in this game. So we've left the inn. I guess that makes sense. It makes sense that we wouldn't have a serious conversation at the inn, but where is the speaker's chamber? Okay, it's upstairs. I know what it looks like. Like, it's the one with the little, like, kind of fireplace in the middle. It looks very, like, regal, but if you had to ask me how to get there, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Oh, is the speaker's chamber just straight up here? No, it doesn't look like it. Why is it running me all the way around? I feel like I went very indirectly to this place. Like, there might have been a way faster way to do this, but... Oh, Arlequina got those. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Wait up. Hold a minute. I found a chest. And worth noting, you'll see in the bottom left corner there all the things it gives me. Among that was Adventure EXP. I actually didn't talk about this either. Adventure EXP contributes to this giant green bar that every player has. Which, by the way, I've started promoting this in my bio now, so I don't have such a questionable thing up there. Be sure to follow twitch.tv.com/MissCreationTV if you're enjoying what's going on here. Shameless plug out of the way. This bar takes a very long time to fill up. So you'll notice that, like, when I did one of those domains, I got like 100 EXP for it. Finishing my dailies gave me like 500 out of a total 312,000 needed to get to the next level. So that's the bad news. This takes a long time to do. The good news is that it only maxes out at 60. So I'm about a level and a half away from getting the ultimate achievement in this game, which is quite literally called Go Touch Grass. Because there's a pretty finite percentage of players that make it to adventure rank 60. There's plenty, but it's definitely not all. And what that does is let you controls your world level when you hit certain thresholds. And your world level, although you can change it to make the game easier, the game's already pretty easy. It just controls the level and difficulty of the ambient world around you. So monsters will be a much higher level at world level 9 versus, say, like world level 8 or something like that. For a long time, the game actually maxed at world level 8. It wasn't until not long release that world level 9 became an option. And personally, I haven't minded it too much. It doesn't seem like it's all that terrifying of a difficulty hike. But for players who are new to the game, I would just recommend keeping your world level at where your natural adventure rank is. The game will feel perfectly fine that way. If you're really struggling with one of the like major Archon fights or something, or like big bosses, you can always turn it down and it'll be super easy. So don't worry about it. Sounds like something major happened. I bet it did. So there's our new party member. Oh, she's got the T. Let's go. We did know that. The last guy had a really funny name. Didn't he already... Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that the guy? Are we going to have to fight God again? I'm super down if that's true. Also, let me know if the audio's cooked. I'm just looking over and I'm realizing the game's dialogue might be really soft.
Even in Natland, it's impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Hence why this really is something major.
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyatt mistaken.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have...
Well, it's a good thing we didn't let the president sacrifice her life, because that would have been a real big problem right now.
One thing I'll never be modest about.
I don't think you're modest about much, see, Lily.
About this only further begs the question.
As you can see, still, it's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the...
Mavuika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all.
I do. Shibalanki's arrival will shape...
So we're getting a breakdown. So we just had a major national catastrophe of a giant abyssal dragon that we had to fight with a motorcycle, and I guess a couple days was the amount of time between national catastrophes is pretty low here.
I don't want to meet him. Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the Traveler over. Now,
I have a name.
you can discuss the pilgrimage.
She wants nothing to do with it.
Back to bed. You have no idea how much that scared me.
It's like I said before.
You know, I too would like to go back to bed.
So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to do sports. This might be good. This might be bad. I don't know. Man, we just finished a tournament arc. We're already doing another one?
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and
Yeah, of course I'm going to participate. I mean, come on. I swear to God, they must have released this alongside the Olympics, because there's so much, like, parallel, I feel.
Okay. So, not in a hurry finding, huh?
that's right. I've already informed the tribes that will be hosting the next tournament, preparing supplies, cleaning up and remodeling.
Oh, my favorite activities.
Recruiting staff for legit Traveler. Paimon, you are our cherished...
Let's do it.
Of course. On that note, my two new supervisors...
I've been hired. I got a job.
Of each of the tribes?
Alright, time to start doing some fetch quests. We gotta start talking to some people. Do I get a choice which one I go to first? Doesn't look like it. I think I'm gonna have to go talk to Bunny Girl. Alright, what's up, Mualani? Let's do it. I swear, there's gotta be an Olympic tie-in. There's too much of a parallel. Oh, you know what I can do? I forgot that Arlecchino can just flex on the villagers and just airmail it past them. Oh god, that is the greatest weapon in any video game ever. I wish it stayed as a scythe, though. That's my one complaint. She just does not care about terrain at all in that form either. Alright, nope, there's our buddy. Mr. Shark Boy taking a nice bath. Okay. I'm assuming this has to be Bunny Girl related, right? Milani's gonna come in and be super excited.
Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and...
Hold on a sec. Take a look. See that?
Yep.
Someone's fishing. It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses. A quartet.
Oh man, I kind of liked when his voice actor was on strike.
Human.
Why, hello there, How?
We're fishing archive.
Hello, Kachina. Oh, it's good to see you.
Yeah, like that punk Shimalante.
Okay, so Kenichi's voice actor is still on strike. And Mualani patiently holds her fishing pole and doesn't do anything differently. I'm gonna mash through his dialogue every time. I can't stand that voice.
Did Lally mention that to you?
It's so weird that he's mute.
Why is Shimalante? Wow, that sounds just like her.
No, it does not. Oh, dang. Get bopped.
To be honest, it's been bothering me.
She's just catching fish. Oh, she caught him! That's funny. That was a really unnecessary detail, but very funny.
Hey, we've got a bite.
She caught a hot beach bum?
It's what's going to save your life. Are you...
Oh, I guess that's a woman? This is a great screenshot. Hang on. I need to write some stuff down here. That is gonna appear in a thumbnail somewhere for sure. One moment. What are we chilling on here? 11840. Alright. Keep those time codes rolling. I have the plugin installed, but it's not behaving the way I want it to. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot it at some point, so. Wait, didn't it say drowning woman earlier? Oh, okay, we caught 2 drowning people.
So much. Well, would you look at... Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps might have... The 2 of us are in charge of transporting supplies.
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Oh, that's a classic. You can't eat a... What is it? You can't eat before you go swimming either?
Thank you so much. We'll never forget how you saved us.
I'm sure, yeah. I mean, does it not hurt to get caught by a fishing pole, though? Like, I would imagine you'd have, like, a hook stuck in your back or something, but...
Well, you gotta give it to Mualani when she wants...
Crazy.
Then it won't be long before she real...
I still don't... This is very strange.
What if I used some commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait? He's never been to present-day Natlands, and before you say anything,
Let's see here. And then silence.
What about you, then? Given your personality...
She saw right through you, foolish lackey. Silly, naive child. Now, witness the sword of Kahula Ow!
Didn't sync that audio up quite right.
But for now, what I need to do is check on the stat...
Okay, so we met those people. Do we have to do anything here, or did we just have to talk to them?
Seems like...
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to...
She's just Mrs. Responsibility. She gets it done.
Done, all 3 of us.
She's got everything organized.
Everyone at the church
Hello, small child.
work too. I only came here after finishing my tasks for today.
Oh my god, she even did her homework before she decided to help with other stuff. Dang, okay, these 3 are nailed it. Okay. I feel like we can go to the other place and nothing's gonna be ready and we're gonna have to do all of it.
Remind me again.
That's menacing. Oh god, with the anime-ass gesture, too.
It's always a party with those 3. Oh, wait, 4. No, sorry, 4.
Good job, Paimon. Way to be inclusive. Oh, I got an achievement for it. Huzzah. I also just realized that the top of this thing has a, give me a minute. I noticed it and now I have to deal with it. Just bear with me. Oh, wait a minute. Arlecchino might be able to make this really easy. Because I forgot that she can... Oh, baby, that was huge. I'm a huge sucker for the Oculus Stones. Don't ask me why. I just think they're really fun. They remind me of the Korok seeds a lot. And as much as I am a glutton for punishment, they're just like there's less of them, so they're more enjoyable to collect. Although I guess in total, oh Kazuya, can you make this mad easy for me? Wait, how? Did I screw this up? He might be enough of a short king. Yeah, baby. Let's go. If he were taller, I think he wouldn't have been able to stand up there. Cool. Off chance there's one up here too? You know, like while I'm up here type of thing. There's almost always like, much like Korok seeds, there's almost always something like tucked away up high. So I mean, I already climbed all this way. I'm gonna check out what's up here. See, look at that. You do a little exploring, you get a little trait. We'll break up some of the questing with some exploring. But I think now we're gonna have to go visit Cougar Lady, Leopard Print Lady, or maybe Chaska. I think we're gonna have to go visit Chaska instead. I also don't have the waypoints here and here. It might be a good idea for me to snag those. Pretty sure this is Chaska's village, though. So we'll, oh, well, don't mind if I do. There are an infinite number of those viewpoints, but I always like to get them because they kind of force you to stop and think about how pretty this game is sometimes. Because I know a lot of people, like, criticize this game and how it looks, and is it a Breath of the Wild ripoff? Yeah, kind of, but, like, it has a very novel art aesthetic. Like I would be lying if I said I don't like the design of this game. I think that would taste a lie. Masters of Nightlife. Oh, so this is C. Lolly's village. Okay, this is cool. I actually really like this. So technically, isn't this where Auroran is from too? Where the aphids at? Where the squirrel?
The chief came to me for help just now.
Well, you didn't tell.
I just told him about Xbalanque's imminent return. And told him,
Just referenced the return of a harbinger and then wandered off to bed. Yeah.
now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. And you.
Punch her. Just send her.
I think I'm just trying to keep up appearance, and you too.
No.
She's a firecracker. I like her.
See, Lolly. Xbalanque was no ordinary person. He loved.
If that's what even the two of you think, then my worrying seems even more unnecessary. That means I can go get some shots.
She called herself an old hag, though. That's funny.
Take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. Or Auroran.
Well, we'll have to go find Auroran. I know some of my viewers will want to see some content with him mixed in, so we'll see what he's up to.
Come on, you're making.
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't go thinking that Granny Easley doesn't like hanging out with you just because she's not around all the time.
And then she very, very slowly and rhythmically walks off. As you do. Alright, let's swap back to Arlecchino. Just because... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man, there's another one up there. Hang on. I gotta get it. I have to get it. I mean, it would be messed up if I didn't. I went so far out of my way to get that last one, and I feel bad if I didn't want to go and get this one. I think this one's going to be a lot easier, though. I might just be able to drop on it. Yep. Easy. See, that wasn't so bad. Hang on. I did kind of want to see if I could go get these waypoints. I think this will save me some time eventually. I think see, Lolly has a quest up as well, and we'll definitely be doing that just because the rewards are actually bonkers for her progression. So we'll do that at some point. Wasn't there another one? Where'd that other one at? Oh, do I have to go all the way up? Question of the day, how do I even do that? Oh, yo, what the... Oh, I think I just started a different quest. Oh, it's a Batman. Ectomosaur. A little bit. Batman. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I'll talk to him. What's up, big dog? You got an elevator in here? Any way I can get up to the top? Aw, he make a little noise. And he got little Dracula hands. That's an awesome piece of voice acting. Oh my god, Paimon's committed a crime. Take her out, throw her in jail.
I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently, self-introductions aren't.
I'm assuming this is the start of either some kind of world quest or some kind of... this might be C. Lolly's quest too, I have no idea. Hopefully this does not interfere with Mavuika's quest. Talapo.
And harbor secret. But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extreme.
Oh gosh, I gotta do something?
If it's all right with you.
I'm gonna... Do I have to communicate with this thing?
Very well.
Wait a minute. I was busy getting ready for the Olympics, actually.
Don't worry. It's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe.
Fair enough. It's pretty ordinary, really, for me. Oh, wait. I think this is C. Lolly's thing, isn't it? I'm gonna level with you, dog. Well, okay. Alright, what happens if I do this? Alright, I'll take the bait. What happens here? Holy, I just got teleported. I probably should have seen that coming, but... well, I'm gonna... Maybe we take a quick detour and do see Lolly's thing? I don't know here. I've stumbled into the alchemical dank making room. Whoa. He's got the moves. He's making that perp flame. Uh-huh. A great question.
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact.
Okay, okay.
Over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him.
Is the chief the floating spirit guy?
No, the masters of the night wind are definitely.
All right. I told the chief why.
So we get to meet the chief of the village?
You two are the appointed ones.
Whoa.
I am Chief Bira.
I'm gonna level with you. He looks a lot like the boss. I wonder if I might have skipped ahead to the boss.
Unusually so.
Oh wait, it's the guy. Is this the guy that was like super duper tall and we didn't know why? I think it is.
Yes.
This is the guy who's like 7'10".
As outsiders to our tribe throughout
Not even. He's probably like 9'10".
only members of the masters
Walking
of the
around like a
night
basketball
can
hoop, dude.
undertake these tasks. This is the first time. Allow me to explain. Our tribe, and not just our own history. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. However,
I love how weird these people
when a
are.
major event occurs that affects all of Natland, we record it on a different kind of, and these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the when the Ictomasaur Elder senses a major change.
To me.
in the ley
That's why the
lines,
bat was chilling with me.
issue a fo-
Or rather, the Ictomasaur, sorry. But I'm going to call it a bat every time, because that's very clearly what it is.
Sensed a ley line change quite some time ago.
Okay, but just so you're aware.
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise me at all.
That's an awesome response.
In the 200 years that Elder Talapo has held this position,
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events?
no. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious by the second.
Yes.
They're smoking those dank fumes, man.
Is the
They know what's up.
notion that we have to rely on esoteric
Huh. That's pretty surprising to hear coming from the chief of this tribe.
I can imagine. You probably see the masters of the Night Wind as a people shrouded in mystery.
You're right, I do.
But I am something of an exception. I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions, I'm in fact a proponent of change.
Oh, so he's a progressive leader. Okay. It seems to be a theme here, honestly.
Of our tribe.
This entire nation is just filled with leaders that are like, you know what, I want to make change for the better. I can get down with that.
So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirit?
Paimon just going straight after the answers.
Not. It is something I've been investigating for a long time, but I have yet to uncover what this gift truly refers to.
Crazy,
Only a
dude.
small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between each one. And by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed,
Uh-huh.
while I haven't
Sorry, I just
gotten
buffed
to
the audio a
bottom
little
of the
bit just because I
matter,
think it is pretty quiet.
I have made some progress. Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating. I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test.
Oh god, I gotta
This
go
dog
somewhere.
is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs.
Okay, so he's got a cool necklace. That's dope. Love that for him.
Please.
Yeah, this is the guy. He's like 7'12", which is just 8 feet. Don't ask questions. Where are we going, big man? I apologize. I didn't think this was going to be this involved.
See the scroll. If you touch it, today's test.
Yeah, I already did that once, dude. I got teleported to get to you.
Find a way to escape that space.
Oh shit, a puzzle? I do like a puzzle.
I assure you, it's not as easy. But then we will be no closer to solving this mystery. Good. Simply.
You know what? We're here. Let's give it a try. We'll get back to the Olympic planning in just a minute. I'm sorry, I don't mean to delay. I guess I'm not sure if Alice is here right now, so maybe it's okay to delay the Auroron content and the chance that we have some additional viewers that want to see it. In the meantime, I've been sent to the mystical realm of a closet by the looks of it.
Did get teleported. It seems like this, but let's take a look around and see what we can find.
All right, well, they ain't no. Well, actually, I'm gonna test something really quick. If I want to, can I just leave here? Okay, I can. Cool. Oh, I wonder if that's how I get to the waypoint too. That'd actually be kind of tight if that was true. That would sort of like accomplish my mission either way. Check. The scroll has purposely been hung in the very middle of the ceiling. Whatever it means, it must be significant. So we got kind of a yin-yang thing going on. I got like a. Love this hair. Is that supposed to be Mavuika? Or is that just a different badass redhead holding a giant orb? It sure does look significant though, so I can't argue with that. I have a number of red icons. I reckon I should probably go look at them. What do you do? Large pile of woven scrolls. A thick layer of dust indicates they've been here for a long time. Alright, fair enough. Love that. Love that for me. Let's see here. Oh, I'm stuck as the traveler right now, too. I am not Arlecchino. There's some sort of machine here, probably used for weaving. Okay, well, so far we're off to a hot start. Am I gonna have to, like, make it... I'm gonna have to do some kind of visual puzzle here.
There are so many woven scrolls here. I don't remember seeing. This one really stands out from the rest. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's because it's glowing and it looks like it's magical.
Over there, something just flashed.
Huh, okay, well...
With you.
Now what do I gotta do here? Whoa. Okay, alright. Temestars and tribespeople capable of spirit speaking have the ability to activate a unique form of elemental sight. I think we did use this once before. Which makes them keenly aware of things that are otherwise not so easily detected. Is there a guy, though? Alright, so I think I gotta become an Ictomasar. I gotta turn and become the bit. I am the bit, man. I am the knight. Alright. How do I do this? There we go.
There's something hiding here. Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place.
Does it? Oh, it sure does. And I get a big old treasure chest for it. That's pretty cool. I love that for me. That also looks fairly significant, though. Do I put that here? Okay, something ain't quite right here. Oh, I did have to do that. Alright, cool. I think that's mission accomplished. I think I got out of the room. And probably straight into a cutscene. Bam. Look at that. It's like I'm an oracle.
We finally made it out.
I actually didn't take too long, by Genshin standards.
You yes. You.
Sure did.
I did see a lot of scrolls, that's right.
This specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors.
Okay.
It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect.
I mean, look, to be fair, I didn't detect it either. The bat did, but...
ability to perceive it. And that is why I wanted to test you.
You mean
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety centuries ago. A great shaman by the name of Wheatzeline.
Oh my god, that is a brutal name.
So that anyone
Wheatzeline. I'll do my best with that one.
And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least found out how to turn it on and off.
Hey, that's the first step in IT
When
land.
someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Unless they share the great shaman's ability to perceive that strange color.
Alright, so once again, I am the chosen one.
Clearly, you must have this ability, which leads me to believe that
Another secret
So the Batman has got some special skills. He can tell that I'm special, which in and of itself is pretty cool.
Still, having this ability doesn't change the fact that
don't worry about that. If my suspicions are correct, this dye
Oh, I might
is
have to do some
key
color
in
stuff.
The scroll. The dyeing process is also a little different from the norm.
So this is a pretty standard Genshin quest. We're kind of doing some unrelated stuff, but it's got a little bit of lore mixed in, and it's kind of crazy, but... Alright, buddy, teach me how to go weaving.
Please use your abilities to source the necessary
Oh.
ingredients. And we'll make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. If you agree to help, you can
agree.
I mean, yeah, I am special. I feel I'm kind of responsible for this.
given the stakes involved for our tribe,
More work too. Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients? Are we supposed
thankfully not. I've already your guide is waiting just
Oh, I gotta go do an ingredient sourcing quest. Oh, okay, so we actually finished Act 1. Question of the day, did I get anything for that? Story quests, what happened here? I did something. I don't know what it was, but I did some. Oh, I see, I checked off a thing by completing a section of the quest. That's pretty cool. So it looks like, oh, I see. These are like the 5 areas of the tribes here. And they each have 3 related things. This will probably be wise for us to do eventually as well. That's pretty cool. I think... Hang on, I can't remember how any of this shit works. Judgment Day. That's Fontaine. It's also Fontaine. Okay, so this is what I'm still navigating to Mavuika's quest. For the time being, I think I'm going to stick with that. What I might do, though, is I'm still not giving up on that waypoint. I want to know how I get that waypoint, man. I love what these guys are doing. I love the whole potion apothecary vibe down here, but I'm going to snag this viewpoint. That does look pretty badass. I vibe with that big time. But I am going to see if I can figure out where that waypoint is at, because I really want to know. This guy has a related quest. His name is Toltec. I am assuming that is the guy who is going to take me on the rest of Seat Lolly's national quest. The thing that I wanted to check out, though, was... Where is her thing? Because this is Seat Lolly's... I think I also started this quest. This is the new region they added. I think I did also start this quest. And we've got longer to do this, so I'm not going to mess with it. We're gonna stay focused on Mavuika's quest for right now. I took a little bit of a detour, had a little potion apothecary seance there. That was tight. I loved everything about it. Oops. I think I'm now significantly lower than I was. And the good news is Auroran appears to be very close to a waypoint himself, so that's pretty cool. Oh, they gave me stairs. Never mind. This is gonna be easy. So I think all of the regions will have like a little quest like that kind of automatically triggers when I get to an area, and then it'll sort of guide me through their particular world, or their section of the world, which is really cool. I like that they broke it off into chunks, because the world quests previously that covered entire regions were like staggeringly long. Hey, what about that staircase though, homie? That staircase was mad helpful. Maybe I can just straight up climb. I do like getting the waypoints. It just saves a lot of time, especially if I'm going to be streaming this game. Oh, there's a bat here too. What's up? Hey, now I don't have to climb up here anymore. Now I just get to do it like that. It's pretty cool. I am a little surprised that there's not thing up there. Oh, nope, there is. Well, as is tradition, you know I have to go get it. I'm a stubborn guy. Oh my gosh, that one is like kind of way up there though. Holy. I'm assuming it's like on the very end of this. Alright, Kazuo, I hope you're ready to go on an adventure here. He should have no problem with this though. Oh wait, I can stand on that? That's huge. I can get my stamina back and go for another big jump. Where you at, boy? There it is. I don't know, this might be pretty close to the high point of the world. I don't see too many things that stand above this. Man, that looks cool over there, though. Floating islands. I'm a sucker for a floating island, what can I say? In the meantime, though, we're going to go find our boy Auroron. Him and his squirrels and his aphids. Maybe we'll meet him at his house, I don't know. Because I think we are technically in his place. Oh! Small, round Borb. Are you one of the baby chickens that, like, got an injury and he takes care of you? Oh, the noise! That was a beautiful noise. I love this thing. I want a plushie of this thing.
No.
And he said, nuh-uh.
About this.
It's so cute.
Sounds like a run.
He sure is talking to someone. He's talking to a Chungus. He's talking to a Bubba.
Oh, hello.
Big mood.
A bird?
No, a juvenile Cucosaurus.
Of course.
This one looks a little different from the others, though.
The heck are you on about?
He's an Angie boy.
Oh, he's quick on his feet. That retort was instant. For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
He's like a Gen Alpha bird.
What? Oh, wow. No way, bro. What the heck?
Don't worry about him. He's just, how should I describe? No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and then one of my friends. His name is Kukuku.
What the heck are you on about? Is that? Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Oh, so
That's
he's
what he
been
does.
trained.
Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kukuku picked them up after hearing them day after day. Last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kukuku were stuck in an endless back and forth argument.
That's adorable.
Eventually, Ahau got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you! No matter what you
This
say."
is the most Gen
How
Z coded
unbelievably
content.
childish. No less than I'd expect.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that?
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away. Anyway, I'm here.
You
because
are
I'm
more
trying to
patient than
capture
most
Shalaki.
people. Good for you.
Capture, huh?
Then how about?
Sorry, you're trying to do what?
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him.
Okay.
I used it before.
Naturally.
It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. See, I've even made a notice board.
Good luck catching anyone with this. Oh, what happened?
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted
Well, at
to
least
give
he's
it a
being
try.
considerate, you
So-
know. I have to admit, though, not the most props for quality of trap.
Hunter's lethal handiwork.
I see. In that case, I wish you success.
Hey, not you too.
If the real Shibalanki does show up, a trap like that won't hurt him.
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
I love his shape, but his voice acting is so weird.
No way, bro. Well, if you got time for this, then you finish what
You took the words right out of my mouth, Punt.
so that's it.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're trying to get a tournament arc on here. We had like 10 minutes since the last one, so...
For the woven scrolls and mental support, I had provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me.
I love how round little dude is, though. He's so cute, and he gets a backpack.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes, I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my childhood.
You know what? That's a big mood. Keep that inner child alive.
Going smoothly.
I feel that all the time. I try very hard to keep my inner child alive.
Oh,
think that's important.
Good luck with this. Capturing. See you later.
No, he does at least know how to say goodbye. Look at him. He's so angry and so bored. Oh, he's so cute.
So he also knows how to say goodbye.
Huh? Alright. See,
That was the most forced, like, Gen Z interaction. I was in no way prepared for that. Oh, and of course, we've got to get Cougar Lady in here.
What are you doing here? Shilonen, what?
Oh,
She's taking a nap.
Thank you. Come here for work?
Ron. Did he sell me out?
No.
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament. I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out
She was trying to get off work.
She literally
You know
ran
what?
away from
Also,
work
big
while
mood.
making work.
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for?
yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, most everyone we've talked to so
Shibalanke?
Wait, have you been so busy?
Oh wow, she was out of the loop. That's impressive. That's a pretty solid degree of getting off of work that you don't keep up with current
Still trying
events.
to wrap my head around it, but if that's what everyone's reaction makes sense too. Who wouldn't want to see the first Archon?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. I met a warrior from the people of the Springs near the speaker's chamber a few days ago. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle.
Oh man, I see the post-war climate. The people are forgetting what they do. They're having an identity crisis now that they're no longer fighting a lifelong eternal battle. You know, in the long run, it's probably a good thing, right? But like,
Sounds pretty
also
good to
a
me.
little bit.
I am
That's a different mechanic. That's a different mood.
already. But how do you feel, Mavuika?
About Shibalanke, you mean? It's okay, I guess.
Shouldn't you be, a little more nervous? He's our nation's
Using
progenitor.
using the word
You sure
progenitor
he's
is
not
whack.
coming to just supervise your work?
You sound like someone who's finally.
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little.
I knew that's what you'd think.
Really? Ow.
Again, she's deity. Probably
No
helps.
spoilers just yet. Take a.
Wait, you have a playful side.
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's a side of her you've seen the most so far.
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always.
Hey, don't just put words into my mouth like that.
Sure, whatever you say. Come on, Travis.
Well, I'm glad
Time
she
up.
has friends.
Let's head to our next stop. Oh, and Shilonen, now that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you. I wrote up.
She's fallen asleep, just like.
Well,
Fair
she's
enough.
gotta
I
wake up
respect it.
eventually. Let's go.
Now where to? What do I do now? I feel like we covered all the homies, right? Is there? Oh no, I've got to do Chaska. We got to go meet the Chaska people, and we got to go meet the. This is the people of the Flower Village, Flower and Feathered, something like that. We got to meet them, and then there's also the other small child soldier that we haven't caught up with yet. She might be here too. I can't remember. I think she might be actually. All right, yeah. So that little borbular thing, I think this is what it eventually grows up into. Is this Chungus right here? Oh God, I'm so sorry. I called you a Chungus. You didn't deserve it. You kind of did deserve it. Oh, she looks very content. What are you looking for?
Does that mean the preparations are going?
Of course, without a doubt. The amount of rest they get.
So far, we've mostly just gone around helping with stuff, or like talking to people. We haven't actually helped at all. We're just kind of getting caught up on the situation. Oh, she came in like a panther. What the heck?
Things
Yeah,
are
I
good on my
can't
end,
complain.
too.
I've been doing a lot of
How
chatting.
about you?
Same old. Back to the grind. Not
Fair
around
enough.
to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like
You know what? That's a good place to be. I respect that.
More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
That's good. Yeah, I am glad to hear that. You had a pretty rough go of it in the war.
You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
So,
That's true.
how have preparations
I got
been
the inside
going
scoop.
here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you. Follow me.
Alright, and she's going to give us the bird's eye view. Alright, how far away is this? Do I have to go really far? I have to go decently far. Can I teleport that far? I can teleport that far. Oh, I love having waypoints. Okay, so now we're going to turn around. And this is where I go. Okay. Fill me in on what's going on. You got a real big hot air balloon looking thing there.
So this is the place you had in mind.
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
That was like 2 days ago, lady.
People talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing
Oh, I like his hat. He has a good hat.
some who are using some
I think this tribe wins the war of the hats for sure.
It's you.
They know how to accessorize better than anyone else.
Ah, shucks. What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan?
Oh, I was right. It is the Flower Feather Clan. Okay. Good on me. I remembered something.
That's right. Everything going well?
Is that Paimon's particle effects getting in the way?
Please rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here.
All right. That's good to know. Who's coach? Oh, there we go. Other child soldier who's also on strike. Cubone kid has arrived. Yansan. I wasn't going to get that name. Okay, alright, so she's giving us the rundown on all the things that are happening, pointing off into the distance at the villagers.
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get
Things,
all
I just feel like this is
done.
going way too well. Like, something has to go wrong here. Where's the conflict? Or is this just like straight up we organize a tournament, we participate in the tournament, and it's really cool? Because like that is plausible.
Give a break of sweat this
I'm totally fine with that, I'm just a little surprised.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natland.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though.
Little human with Zorro earrings.
after staying in Natland for so
I just don't know, I feel like the pitch of selling that kid as like tough is kind of hard. Right, because she's adorable.
exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself thinking,
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can.
Yeah, this is just like the uplifting arc. The last arc was so heavy with conflict that like this feels so out of place now.
The wind is rising.
Oh,
I'll head
wait.
out on patrol.
Is that the sound of
Have a
conflict?
nice chat, and just let me know if you need anything.
Sounds good. I don't know. We didn't really help at all. Like we didn't participate here. We sort of just walked around and checked on everybody.
I'd say that it's.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and well.
It sure is
we can't
going.
Get around to the children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says. That's it for the day.
Easy clap. Didn't even really have to do that much. Mostly just went through a lot of dialogue.
wait, so you mean we can get a
Oh, we might get to demo the games early. Isn't that like an inside scoop? Isn't that kind of unfair?
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust.
It does that normally.
Just
I mean, cool, but like I feel like this is moderately unethical. All right, where are we going? Oh God, we're going really far away apparently. Okay, down here. Oh, it's outside the city. This is above ground, I think. This is the one where I always botch the door. Yeah, here we go. So I can just catapult myself this time. I am gonna swap to Arlecchina because I like being tall. Here we go. I should maybe go at this like not in the air either because the fall damage might kill me. You can die in cutscenes. That's real. Ooh, I want that mushroom. Let me get that mushroom. That's a really pretty looking mushroom. Hey. Oh, that's new. I haven't got one of those yet. Oh, I should go grab more of them then. Never know when somebody might need those. Oh man, they're all over the place. Hang on. I gotta go do a quick farming break. before we do more dialogue. They're really pretty. I love that the consumables in this game look awesome. Any others? Okay, it doesn't look like there's any others in the immediate vicinity, so I guess we'll go to the Olympic Torch here and see what Cubone has to offer. Fill me in, Cubone. What are we doing? Oh, cute thing. Is that a moth? What are you? Is that like the golden snitch? Are we doing a Harry Potter ripoff?
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's got.
I think we're doing a Harry Potter ripoff. That is a golden snitch ripoff. Yep.
Yep, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total score. Oh.
So I am just straight up doing the Olympics.
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping, and
Oh, I still have to do combat though too.
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard.
That's a based comment. The most insert regional nation thing I've ever heard.
Well, the competition's all about taking.
Oh my gosh, Paimon did a metaphor. That's rare. It's a high-level literary reference for her.
So I'm glad you found this helpful.
Confident Cubone kid.
Whoa, Mavuika looks so excited. Do you think that she seems a little bit different after the fight?
Well, yeah,
You
the
know,
war is over,
maybe a
Paimon.
sense of playfulness? She seems less serious than before.
Things tend to be less serious when you're not at war. That's how that works.
So, Paimon's
That's why people generally like to avoid it, Paimon.
Oh, so that's why you called this so. Wait, Coach, what about Paimon?
Oh no, Paimon's not tall enough to meet the ride to ride the ride.
Ready.
What wait, what? She came back. I thought she was going to bed for the day. Did she change into her sport wear? She looks exactly the same. Hold the elemental skill to have Mavuika summon and write. Yeah, I know how that works. Diligent performance feedback as well as resigned. Okay. The Flame Strider. Her motorcycle is now called the Flame Strider. Now has the following functions: travel up cliffs, jet skiing for short periods of time, high-speed ramming capabilities, and the expert manipulation of that to ride spirit waves. Okay, I think most of that stuff existed previously. Okay, what do I do here? Oh, this is actually kind of difficult, I feel.
Live commentary, huh? Very nice.
Okay, so I do a crazy stunt. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so she can go up walls. That's crazy. How about now? I think I have to be sure to get these little refills. Oh, I do have to kill something. I still don't fully understand how this character works. So I think eventually I get enough motorcycle juice to kind of just kill this thing. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so I got him. I bopped him. I go here, then I ride another spirit way.
This is pretty interesting.
Yeah, this is not everyday stuff. You're riding a spiritual motorcycle across the desert. That's not ordinary. We're not going to sell that off like we're not going to write that off like it's an everyday thing.
Good job, contestant. Here.
You're too
What did she give her?
Maybe it can't detect anyone. Oh.
Oh, she literally wasn't tall enough to ride the ride.
For example,
That's adorable.
take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to
Oh, do I have to go hunt down some more people to test it now? Are you kidding me? Oh, if you say so.
Also about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction. Also,
Hey, look, we play tested our design. That's real. gotta get the details right.
A ball launcher?
Ball sports are also a proud ancient tradition here in Natlan. You know what?
It's been a long
Respect.
time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people. Want to give it a try?
Yeah, of course. That sounds dang.
I'll be your opponent.
How do I do this? They haven't told me how to play.
Traveler, you can beat her.
I doubt it. See if they give me a handicap. What do I do? Okay. Use normal attacks to repel balls being launched at you during the show. Oh, this is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep all over again. So I've got to time it. How does this work? So I just have to hit these with auto attacks? So far, it looks like we're doing okay. So by being closer up, do I get a slight head start? Is that the only way I win this? Oh, I missed. I think I lose now. Rip me. How do I do that? Oh, okay, it just puts me into the cutscene. I definitely didn't win that.
Game! Paimon was on the edge of her.
You played well. We can put...
Rip me. Poor timing. That's embarrassing. I should have had that. Easy dub. Completely fumbled.
No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic.
I thought I was going to, like, time them out more, where there would be, like, a bunch of them in a sequence.
Oh, looks like
It's
I also
John's.
have
Total
to pay
John's.
for her negative views about me. How much?
You know what they say, embrace.
Okay, so we did some playtesting. We did actually contribute now. That's good. I felt like everybody else was doing all the work.
See you soon, coach.
Small child silently
Not every
walks
day I
away.
get to call Jans on that. Did you see the look?
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed.
I'm glad you get to cut loose. You know, you've had a long 200 years of being at war.
Come on.
Okay.
I just feel like this is almost like comically optimistic. I'm so confused. Maybe that's the point. Maybe they felt like they went really hard on the whole like war. Oh wait, what the heck? We're going somewhere completely different. Where is this? I think we've been here before because I have the waypoints, but oh. Okay. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't try and deal with this. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to hit that one. Oh, wait, do you need... Okay, so maybe you need to be blue. I think you need to be orange. And I think you need to be blue. Puzzle solved. Ha! Checkmate.
What greater pleasure is there?
Alright, I did color association. That makes me special. Hear me out. I'm gonna... Oh boy, that was a really long fall. There's a little star thingy here. I want it. Where is it? Where it be? Where is it? I'm like right on top of it. Oh wait, is that it right there? Yeah, okay, there we go. We'll just pick this up casually while we're here. I can probably turn some of these in. I reckon I have enough for an improvement to the statue, which might be worth doing. That'll get us some additional gems and some adventure EXP and some goodies. So maybe we'll give that a try. Should also land so that I don't die from fall damage. Love it when that happens. Oh, I totally could have gotten another one. There's one on top of this thing too. We'll get that the easy way though. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. I have all the capacity to do this. I'm going to do it right now. I'm determined to get all of these stones. I do love that the alpacas just kind of exist ambiently as well. They probably have a name. I'm calling them alpacas. I'm sure they have an in-game name, but I'm not adhering to it. It's a llama or an alpaca. Yeah, see, look at that. Please don't put me in the cutscene from this far away. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to jump off to the side. open our parachute so that we don't actually mess something up here. Wait, who am I supposed to talk to? Huh? Oh, there's an underground to this society. Okay, oh, dinner. Right, we were going to dinner. Sorry, I got distracted by collectibles. That's going to happen a lot.
Some guests. I'll have the usual.
Who are we talking to? There's nobody here. There we go. Oh no, cringy small talk.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
That was so generic.
But you have the same as before then?
We worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
I guess we did kind of do a workout today. I didn't really do that much. I mostly just walked around.
Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so...
It's true. We are loaded. I have like $20 million. There's nothing stopping us.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer 'em right up.
I like that these the little guys, the Saurians, the Bubbas are allowed in the dining space. I think that's cute.
For real?
They're very civil.
Leave it to us. Please wait a moment.
Also, what is that guy doing?
Shortly.
He looks like he's petting something that just isn't there. Is there like it's supposed to be like a cat
Alright,
or a
you
dog?
can fill Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days.
You got a carb load now. That's how that works.
Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on... Really? Speaking of your ways, Mavuika, you still...
Oh, that? Shibalanke is a native of Natland. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man.
I hope he's
And
upright.
refer to him as the first son.
Because I think the cutscene we saw of him, he was standing, so that checks out.
Passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, you could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natland. They're
Okay,
full of
fair.
energy and passion.
You gotta get a little
and
lecture in
despise
about
victories
sportsmanship.
born of deceit.
You mean Shibalanke might want to take part in this up...
It's not a map. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible.
I respect it.
Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
Isn't it a bit unfair for the pirate...
I mean, she's gonna
Shibalanke
participate,
ascended
right?
to Archonhood. He did so as a human. I see. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and...
You know what? I dig it. I feel like she should participate, though. That would be cool.
Lost your human side.
Oh, another good summary.
You're working on an autobiography?
I'd buy it. I'd buy that book.
Even Shibalanke didn't write one, so why would I?
Then, can Paimon have a super long...
Sure.
I love the idea that she's a villain. I actually did watch a fan theory about why Paimon is one of the final bosses. And it holds a decent amount of water. I'm not going to say it's a perfect theory, but I do think that there's actually some plausibility to the fact that she is one of the lunar goddesses. And that she's going to like pull the ultimate con on us in the long run.
No, this is just a...
Wait, what?
And or maybe she's just like one of the lunar goddesses that isn't hostile. Like, it could also be that too.
Please enjoy the
I think there's better evidence to the fact that she is a lunar goddess than there is to the fact that she's a villain. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. There's possibility that maybe this Shibalanke individual will know more about it. There's a decent chance of there being a high value cutscene in this quest, and there being some lore relevant stuff that happens too.
Pollinate herself into.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no, you go ahead. You keep eating. I'm gonna be the one who has to do the competing, so it's fine, Paimon. Where's my lodging? I have a house. They gave me a house. Look at that. That's a nice looking house.
All right, I'll leave you here.
Maybe I'm just renting. Maybe it's like an inn. This place looks very charming at night, though.
Yeah. Want another drink?
I think I'm good.
Then...
I don't think I'm of drinking age, so I think I usually have juice.
Why are you looking at Paimon like
That was a great face. Why was she looking at her like that? That was such an unusual expression. The Traveler's almost always very bland-faced. But that was like the most mild disgust.
Lord Shibalanke is coming back, huh? Oh, I didn't see that coming. Wait,
Neither did I, man. I thought we were going to be doing something more dramatic than this.
I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natland.
yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory?
What? No, don't be ridiculous.
I don't think that's it, buddy.
Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would please. We all saw that one punch of hers.
Oh, they just gave her the One Punch Man credit. Oh, nice. With the cutaway?
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Shibalanka is no slouch either.
Well, as someone living in this age, I've got
As a member of society at this
live
time.
in the now, seize the day, and all that.
This is an awesome civilian conversation.
The fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh. What I wouldn't give to walk.
That woman is a master saleswoman.
It's already super late.
She just convinced him from, like, apocalyptic end times to, like, that would be a really cool football game to watch.
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes yeah.
See, she just talked about a beetle battle, too. They reference that stuff all the time in this game, and I don't know why. There's got to be something cultural. I'm got to admit, I'm kind of stoked to meet this guy, too. I mean, odds are he has some dope lore behind him, and he probably knows a lot about this world in general, so the chance of getting actually relevant lore from him specifically might be very high. Oh, we just get the time skip the next 3 days. That's dope. Presumably I have to participate in the tournament. I have to win. I have to meet the guy, and then that starts the next act. Wait, didn't I just go to bed? Do I have to go to bed again now? I guess I do. Well, let's see what happens. Turbo nap. Look at that. I just slept so fast.
Hey, wake up, wake up! This... Oh no, we've overslept. Only a I can't believe
I don't understand why we're worried about oversleeping. Like, I can teleport across the world in like half a second.
Is this what people mean when...
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Oh, glasses on and everything.
Mavuika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Bless up. The traveler's like, hey, yo, thanks, fam.
Yeah, we're about to start. Put on your helmets and
I get a chauffeur from God. That's crazy.
Huh? Can we make it?
I don't have a helmet.
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on
Good
to my waist
lord.
if you get scared.
That motorcycle is... Oh, wait, I have to actually do this. Okay, well, we're in there. I kind of wish they would, animate me on there. That would have been fun.
This counts as speeding. Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
I don't have controls here. Oh, I can jump. I can't speed up, though.
Today I actually realized just how unhinged the two of you are.
Oh, Paimon, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I can't do this any faster than... Oh? Okay, so I think I have to go this way.
So much air. And Paimon's stomach. Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that.
Huh? Barbados?
Oh, yeah, we're having a...
Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other Archons, too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you?
It's interesting to me that she's never met the other Archons. That is actually kind of a fun talking point. There's probably a reason for it that I glossed over at some point.
Don't open your mouth so wide. The
Are we gonna,
vengeance
like,
is one step ahead.
go straight into the arena? I think I am. Like, am I about to bust into this place on a motorcycle? I love that noise from Paimon. She's just doing donuts. This lady is crazy. I'm so confused right now.
We won the bet! We won the bet!
Did they make a bet with the crappy dinosaur?
That's right. Pay up
They
ahead.
did. You love to see it.
Pay up. Darn it.
Do you have money? Like, what are you? Also, I love that all of the villagers in this town are just always dancing. I think that's probably just like their like, look, they're all throwing down the white guy shuffle. And they're like at least 50% of the villagers are just permanently, like, the ones that are cheering, this makes sense. But these people, the ones that are just like busting it down, really cracks me
Sure
up.
pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you...
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say... a
Yep,
few
she's
words
going into
for
MC
you
mode here.
before.
Okay.
Heard it all before? Not the abyss no longer threatens
She's just
us
a promoter. This
today
is
by
like
endless
she's like selling the big Mike Tyson fight or something.
From now longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stake. Today marks the beginning of
Yeah, we just turned it into a generic tournament arc, and that's okay.
one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin.
I still love the singular voice line, like, crowd noise. That really cracks me up.
Now then, you two.
Like, it wouldn't have been that hard to get, like, numerous people on a microphone to make that happen.
Oh, and one more thing. I believe if you find any leads on Lord Shivalanke, please pass them on to me.
Like, in the middle of the tournament? Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Shivalanke before it
Wait,
gets
am I...
too rough.
Okay, alright, well, I'll go talk to Cubone here. This is going to be a mute cutscene.
Hi there, Eon-san.
So she doesn't compete. She was the designer. So she's gotta hang out with the people who get injuries from her designs and take care of everybody. She's a responsible TO, that's fair. Or TD, I should say.
Got it. Thank you. We'll keep it.
Alright, well, let's go check out the other people. Gotta do more dialogue before anything meaningful happens. Oh, and I have to get... She's reminded me to get a warm-up in. Oh, look at her. She's doing her warm-up. I think that actually is her idle animation, too, as a character. She does little stretches.
Thank you, Coach.
Oh, I did a warm-up.
Even if
Amazing. I did my stretches for the day. Alright. Wow, I'm making my way around downtown here. See, like, look, she's dancing. These two are just dancing. I'm not arguing, but I don't get it. Oh, there's our favorite. Oh, she's summoning a demon? What's she doing? She dispelling foul spirits? Well, yeah, I'm a little lost there, too.
Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. You...
I'm not buying what you're selling. She assumes the worst of me.
Though not a violation per se. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone. Make sure you show up. Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning?
That's some white people shit.
Thank you both.
Too much
I'll
syrup
remember
on your
words of
pancakes.
encouragement. Of course not. I was using my palp to be more precise. I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. Still, nothing so far. Yeah, we don't have any leads yet.
Yeah, no, we've talked to like 2 people. We haven't made a lot of progress, but...
Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
Oh, wait, so she is participating? Or is she just saying, like, someday she'll participate in a tournament arc? Like, either way, I don't really mind, but I was just curious. 'Cause I think it'd be really funny if she talks, like, so much smack about herself, and then she's just, like, terrible at the tournament. So he does participate. Ahau has been locked in his chest, so he's not going to assist. I'm sure he's thrilled about that. So far it looks like nobody knows anything. Surely he, like, shows up in the middle of it, right? Like, it would be way too weird if he showed up at the beginning. And it looks like I am hard-locked as the Traveler for this sequence, too, so I suspect I probably... Yeah, I can't warp away from here. I've got to finish whatever I'm doing. Is Kachina the last one?
2, 3, 4,
Yeah, this is her idle animation.
2, 3, 4.
And Paimon claps. She's excited for the warm-up.
How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
I bet she is.
Hey, you two. Yeah, I'm
She's
feeling
all
great.
patched up.
Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss.
Love the attitude.
Give it my all.
She is a precious child.
I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough.
That's a great attitude. Everybody here just has kind of a banger attitude about life.
Oh, by the way, have you seen any
Also, have you seen God wandering around?
Lord Shivalanke? A powerful figure? Like, I haven't seen anyone like that.
Let me quick ask this 8-year-old if they've seen God strolling around the tournament grounds. Yeah. This is a weird quest, but like I'm here for it.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues.
Boy, have we not.
We should just go back and check in with Mavuika.
Where's she at though? How do I get to you? Yeah, wait, what? Okay. I thought the tournament started. Why am I still running around doing dialogue? I'm so confused. She's not in the speaker's chamber either. Is she in the like cafeteria or whatever? I think I kind of did this in a bad order. I think I actually went around in the exact opposite loop I was supposed to go through. Where are you going, traveler? Where's my destination here? I mean, the golden line says I go this way, but... Oh, okay, so I go through... Is this a door? Oh, I didn't realize these just open up for me. That's pretty cool. Alright. Well, let's see what she's got to say.
Super.
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great. However, when it...
No leads, huh?
Not what you expect.
Not necessary. Still, let's go give everyone a...
I thought we just did the opening ceremony. I'm so confused. This dude better be, like, super dramatic.
I believe we're all warmed up. Now,
Oh, I see. We had to do it. Everybody had to do a warm-up lap.
the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the remember what brought you here and keep
Okay,
pushing
okay.
forward. This tournament begins now.
Excitement. Love to see it.
Alright. Ready or not, here I come.
There's Mualani, a natural sports star.
Somehow that checks out.
This round's...
So we get to see Oliver. Oh, look at her. She's so focused in her little Bowser copter.
Peach is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here.
How's he so fast?
The gap between our
It's funny that he can't talk.
significantly. Oh, contestant Kachina.
This part's rough. So annoying.
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious?
Oh, so it ends in a duel. Those citizens were just pounding on each other. Aren't I participating, or am I simply witnessing what's going on? Oh, I guess I didn't participate. Never mind. That animation is so funny without sound. He was definitely supposed to be saying something.
Our champion has emerged.
Oh, so Kanish has won the tournament.
That's amazing. Woohoo!
Oh, so it looks like Lily actually did participate. Or was she just there to... Because we didn't participate and we're here.
Yeah, that's our what? We're not only this little punk hard to kill.
Wait, so the little dragon is trying to kill off his master? I'm so
Be fair and
confused.
square, Kanish. People, it's funny.
Also, this citizen must have, like, really outperformed our friends, too.
Come on, dude.
Losing to Kanish isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. Yeah.
Huh, okay, interesting.
Wait, aren't we missing? Now that you mention it, Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalake then?
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well?
Are we just anointing the citizen, the god of our people?
Wait. I'm Shibalank.
I've got it. Lord Shibalank.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Still, that's
Yes, you
not
did, Paimon. I think you might have just gaslit this person into thinking they're a god, but, you know, everyday stuff. Also, that guy just has the most ridiculous hammer in the background. Nobody else has their weapons out.
Huh? What are you looking at, Mavuika?
I felt that reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense. Please, excuse me.
Dinosaur hat, man.
There you are. No
Oh, so that's why he had his
strong
hammer out?
soul aura, Shibboleth
Oh, I did
is
see this little kid in the stands earlier. I was really confused.
Huh? Who's that?
I saw, yeah, they were up here in the stands earlier. I almost said something. I should have.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did...
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I don't.
Wait, so that's well, this
How did you get out of the box, little dude? Nobody asked for you.
That's Lord Shabalanke?
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Is this like a possessed child?
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No! This is a joke, right?
Out of my way. I've got to see Lord Shabalanke.
Oh man, Celebrity Rush.
As Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Shibalanke is one of the most important people.
Okay, so we're escorting him out. This makes sense. We're not really helping. We're just looking on. And I did a nice nod because I can. He's small little dude. I don't entirely understand what's happening here.
quick, let's go.
Okay, so not at all what I expected. Significantly less drama and fanfare has occurred. But now we get some time to talk to small child.
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. Lord Shibalanke,
I just can't get over how gratuitous his name is. It's hard for me to take him
To
seriously.
be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries. It's a first for me too. Wait, really? Hang on. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Shibalanke, was totally hilarious?
Oh god, why did they make this so cringy? I like the serious mood here better.
Depicts you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the divine throne to negotiate with the ruler of death. As for your sense of humor, no source.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Shibalanke. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanke for short.
Wow. Talk about being overly familiar.
And these two are?
Allow me
Yeah,
to
this is
introduce
interesting.
you
I'm
to
kind of
our
curious how
Lord
we'll
Lionel.
interact.
They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for
I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying. And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
Huh.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's.
But what? No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans. And as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Oh, are we gonna have to do it again?
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make the deep run.
Paimon took the fucking... She took the over-under on this guy and lost out big. She's mad, but she's not saying anything.
Usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no...
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Sitlali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayab.
But yeah, we don't know
Is it
why.
time to get serious then? Alright, serious mode activated.
Arm straight.
In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal. and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home. She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
So your return is
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
A high pressure situation.
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from
Oh shit, some lore. Wait, hit me with some lore.
struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed.
Give me a
in darkness.
cutscene.
Our land and faith were both shattered, but even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We, all the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years, have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith.
Okay, so maybe not a
uniting the
cutscene.
people as one. As for me,
Oh wait, kind of.
I decided to head 500 years into the future. That is, the present. So I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly.
Okay, that's pretty serious. Yeah,
Still,
yeah.
the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah. Had anything gone wrong?
Paimon,
Whether in the
why?
past or in
You don't have to
Always
provide
need you
commentary.
to be shrewd. Surely, such a
Captain
quality
gets his
was
moment too, that's
guarded
fair.
with
We
the
gotta give him
Lord's
some
arm,
credit. He did kind of,
and
you know,
win so
ultimately
much for
solve
us
this
in the
crisis.
process. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan.
This
have
guy's voice
finally
reminds me of
achieved
someone. I
victory.
can't put a finger on whose character he makes me think of. But it's somebody from something animated as
Future
well.
generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan. Then you are the one who inherited those rules. The final executor of the plan. The one who created a miracle. Beginnings and endings. Creation and change. Mavuika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my...
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's...
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day. Like, from sunrise to sunset.
a single day.
Damn, that's pretty fleeting.
What?
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere. And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there.
No, so it's all of our
Wasn't even
friends'
anybody around to
activities.
check it. Thankfully, The bottom was pretty soft, so
This is so embarrassing.
after countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof. You guys in the future sure have it rough.
Well then,
What a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal.
Thumbs up.
I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential...
Why is he stealing glances at us like...
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man? See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely.
very formidable indeed.
Yes.
Using your current body?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame, burning with a passion that will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior. Just like, surely you shall not refuse me this battle. Oh,
I accept.
Fist bump bro moment.
brilliant.
Gotta have
In
it.
that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you
Oh.
to the true arena of duels.
Where is that? Are we gonna go visit God? I got a loading screen. Oh God, we're in there. Oh yeah, no, we're visiting God.
What is this place?
Interesting. So this is where Mavuika was walking around all the time, visiting people.
Temple of the Spirit?
You should know. You were here.
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here.
Well, that's pretty dope. Paimon's included. Don't know how that happened. Me, it kind of makes sense, but Paimon should just be disintegrating right now.
You, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been blessed by the sun.
You know what, Paimon? That's a surprisingly
The
rational
sun will
reaction.
remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself. The most radiant, most
I kind of wish they would have given this guy a little bit more ominous voice.
We have invited you here, so you may...
He's giving me like big Lion King energy. Does he make me think of Rafiki? Is that what I'm getting from this guy? I think it might be Rafiki is what I'm thinking of.
I see.
He has that kind of Lion King-esque energy.
Almost fully spiritual.
I don't dislike it. I just feel like it would have had a little more gravity if he had a deeper voice. But I could be wrong. She has a pretty deep voice.
As I
And I guess
said,
he is possessing a
I
child
knew
too.
you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xabalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in which of these are you?
Well said, Shivalanke.
Are we going to get a crazy cutscene? Or am I going to have to do stuff?
Indeed, that's exactly what I've always wanted. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had.
Wait, is this like a free-for-all? Are we going to do like a 4v4? That'd be crazy if Paimon just smokes us all.
Let us have a fair
I would actually kind of be super down with that. Or wait, are we about to party fight this dude? Maybe he's actually a big buster. What's happening to me?
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Oh wait, do I have to play keep away?
fine. You ready?
Oh god, he just seared off his... Oh no, okay, alright, it doesn't look like it. I thought I was gonna have to like capture the flag or something, like where I had to run away. Yo, this child is crazy. I'm just sitting there holding the flame. Okay, so they did put in some high budget cutscene, for sure. Oh, so he can kind of do the same thing. He can do that, like, weird anime whiteout.
No. In war, there's no time for that.
He's got, like, the Iron Fist Buster gauntlets. I think this guy officially qualifies as a big buster. They put the anime budget into it, though. Gotta appreciate it. Oh, and I think I activated my animo powers there. I kind of got everything out. Huh. Interesting. This has been a really weird, like, story quest. Usually you have to do a lot more stuff. I feel like this was a very passive one. I didn't do all that much besides help get ready for the tournament.
That was an exhilarating battle, Maui.
Also, relatively light on lore.
Looks like this old man.
You jest, Lord Chibalong.
Come now. Can't you
I
tell
love the
us
music
that
in this
you
area, though. It's
exist
so
for
somber.
just a hair
It
short?
reminds me of something from Hollow Knight.
Not much. Just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kyongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations,
I love that he burned off the
this
cloak the
name
kid was
came
wearing, though, too. That was pretty sick.
You used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path.
Huh.
This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp.
This dude gives me
You
big
neither overwhelm your
Rafiki
opponents
vibes.
with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights.
Fair enough.
Thanks
That's a good
heroes
ambition to
like
have.
you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death.
This guy
that
does like
once
to
enveloped
monologue.
me has been dispersed by your flames. Mavuika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
I think that he said present instead of gift.
Ooh, there's a prize too? I don't want to know.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mavuika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force. Which
Well,
I
that's a
have
hell of a
from the
gift,
ruin
dude.
of death. Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most.
Oh, does she get to see her
There must be at least
family?
one person that you'd like to meet.
She can bring her sister.
So it's a blank check to
Though Natland possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom. Though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans.
The past lives on in my memories, and will always remain. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing. Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory.
That's a really interesting perspective.
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mavuika, as one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mavuika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, How have you been doing? We all miss you
The
so.
most general of greetings.
There's so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mavuika.
See, they can get multiple people on a microphone. They're doing it right now. Do that for the fanfare scenes, too.
Be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always.
Even in, like, their legendary lore and spiritual moments, they just have the most based life advice. Like, be sure to eat well and get good sleep.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their
This
voices
area is
are
cool.
what
I kind of hope we get to, like, explore this area proper instead of just in cutscenes. The music here is so somber.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you.
Mavuika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we
Who's this?
still
Whose voice is this?
live as you please. In this age of peace you forged with your own
Is this
hands.
Jablanc's actual voice?
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
Glasses on.
Ho ho! Leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time. Shivalanke. Doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider. as a
Nobody else
Archon.
has one of these. You have the lone flaming motorcycle of the realm.
Ooh, are you gonna take
You're coming too. Come on. It's time for us to live as we please.
Badass exit. All right. Oh wait, so I actually can kind of walk around in here. So this is a real in-game location. Can I just like send it? No. Oh, I love this area. This almost has traces of like the underground in Sumeru. It's just more peaceful. Oh man, that soundtrack is a ripper. I don't know what it is about that, but it makes me feel something.
Helmets on. Sit tight.
Are we gonna do a tour of the world? Are we gonna give this dude the?
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water?
No, old man. This is a motorcycle.
Tables too? Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
What is the voice change though? I see like the voice they gave him at. Oh, oops.
I wonder if I would have ever become
Oops.
Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a
Okay, so I got to jump over those rifts. It looks like.
what? That would be terrible.
But like the voice he used at the very end there, I wish that's how they had him talk the whole time we were in this space. Like giving him the goofy kid voice outside of that was cool, but I wish they would have let him have that.
Even with all this temptation around.
Point Mavuika.
I don't actually know why I'm grabbing these, but I am.
Echoes are as skilled as ever. They
I guess we're just doing a
were
world
ready
tour,
for
I think.
This bike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by.
Oh, so we're gonna go visit our friends. Yeah, I wish they would have given him the serious voice. Wait, what does that do? Why were there little propeller thingies? Weird. I must have missed something. The frames. Okay, now we're somewhere else. I don't.
Is that Oats Canaplan? Ah, sure brings back
So he knows this place. That's good. It's not brand new.
Yeah, that was still the time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very
Yeah, we're doing the tour.
so
I can respect him.
They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
I would think so too. It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people
I like that the quest objective is just go for a ride. Play some Street Racer. Don't really know what I'm doing with all these. I don't know if collecting these orbs is just to give me something to focus on.
I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
Okay, so we've gone through the Flower Feather clan. Now we're gonna warp somewhere else, I think. Boy, those portals really do a number on the frames, though. Another side view.
The springs from here.
They seem
So we're going past Bunny Girl's clan now.
just like the people of Natland back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries.
It does seem that Mulani's tribe is definitely the more musical tribe.
Precisely. And so
Oh,
it
I
is
can
for
still do
every
tricks
child.
in this cutscene too. Like, even though
No matter
I'm...
how many years have
it looks kind of goofy from the
people
side.
who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something.
And the title screen still plays. So this is rendered in the game. We're just in like a limited view.
Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. I hope we've made this dude's day back on Earth special. Now do we get to wrap up our emotional moment on the beach? And I get to say woohoo too. Haha.
Thank you, Mavuika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all.
Yo, that's
It's
based.
the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first...
Oh, is
Yes, it is.
thank you for coming back.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And does he do an Irish goodbye?
don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you.
Yeah, given that, like, presumably Paimon and I live for, like, millions of years, I don't know if we're going to be seeing him anytime soon. I also don't know if we're subject to, like, the same laws of death as the people of this tribe are.
He closed his eyes.
Mm-hmm. I can no longer sense Shibalon's...
Oh, he's gone. He's out just like that. I thought there was going to be, like, a really angelic moment or something.
Well,
What are we going to do with the
quite late,
kid? Do we have to,
hasn't it?
like, carry the kid back?
Thank you for accompanying
Or are we
me
just
to
going to
this
leave
playtime.
him? He just wakes up in a different village,
We must
completely
be
lost?
starving. Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, there will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it.
Okay, so as is tradition, we're going to end on a One Piece style feast. And I think I might get dropped back into the game proper here. I might have to warp back to the main city. Not sure, though. Maybe not. Nope, cutscene it is. This has been an extremely passive quest.
There'll still be any
Like, normally there's a lot more going on in these.
waiting all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. She's very reliable. Leaving the turn...
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Ah, seems like they prepared the thing.
Prepared the thing. They've done the thing.
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
I do. Pretty hard to miss. They're like 10 feet in front of us.
So that's what they are. They haven't been...
Here, watch this.
Snap. Oh, not even a snap. Just like hitting a light switch.
Whoa, they're beautiful.
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return.
I'm really surprised by how non-dramatic his exit was. I thought there was going to be something way more significant happening
The
there.
flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back, even if you're surrounded by darkness.
Yeah, a little bit less lore than I was hoping for, too. We get a lot of Notlon-specific lore, but I feel like we could have asked him some questions about, like, the major happenings of the world 500 years ago. It seems like that might have been a better, like, conversation to have, at least in terms of the traveler's perspective, but...
Archon, Traveler, Paimon!
We had a long talk.
Did it go well? I would say it did.
Shibalonke, he's a very...
I'm curious to see what Seat Lolly has to say about it, though, because she was all panicky over it.
So the only reason Lord Shibalonke didn't win the tournament is because...
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He had many revelations.
Yeah, he wasn't that
during
sad
his
about it.
journey. And as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body.
Huh. No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Shiblake didn't even...
Strong in both body and mind.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits.
Indeed. Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage. A toast to our champion.
Cheers!
You see, like, get multiple people talking for these. Like, they did it for the other thing.
Hey, look. The kid's awake.
Oh, there he is.
Huh?
Hello, Malsao.
You were possessed by God.
Me?
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary.
You got it. They just have to. They really wanted to push that guy.
I remember Lord Shibalanke, our Archon, Mavuika, and the pilgrimage.
So he keeps the eyes, though. I thought his eyes would go back to a
Feel
different
like
color.
I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong.
It wasn't...
You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best.
Aw.
And I might not
Wait,
be
did we
able
make
to
like a
do
Make-A-Wish
everything
kid?
everyone else can.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing.
Well, that's good. Maybe we gave him the confidence that he needs.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show
Okay,
us
so
what you
I
got.
think confirmed Seatlani did
As long as you
participate.
put in the work, you'll do great. I know.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
That's a wild comment. Oh, even Ahau agreed with me. That was a crazy statement.
Oh, but the pilgrimage was only...
Really?
God.
I think it was...
That wasn't a dream.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until late. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
See, they got multiple people on the microphone for that one. Why can't they do that with the other ones?
This is no lie.
That's true. I can vouch. I got the backup on that. I can prove it. We were there. We almost got blown up too. We didn't do a whole lot. Really, we haven't done a lot in general with this entire situation.
Come on, everyone, let's have another talk.
So we toast to the Archon. Yeah, see, they got those three on the mic cleanly. Oh, Seatlani was totally tanked over there, though. She had way too many, and Auroran was not happy about it.
Today's been a super long and exciting day.
Yeah, it's been, of course.
Oh, right. Mavuika, the tremors.
I have a question.
No. In battle, there's no time. The night.
Is there more to this? Like, it seems like I still have some questions. So I completed the first piece. The question is there another piece? It doesn't look like it, so maybe she has one of the two-parters. Let's check. Yeah. So these can have numerous parts. There's not many people who have them, but most of the Archons do. I think Zhongli did. I know Raiden IA did as well. I don't think Nahida did, nor did Farina yet, but they may. But that's good news. So we actually did... Oh, can I claim this key? I can't. I already have the max. So it looks like we did knock out one of them, which is really cool. It looks like those pace themselves really well for like a 2.5 to 3 hour stream. Our options here are a little awkward. I could wrap stream early, and we could just start another one of these the next time we get into the mix of it. We could continue on see Lolly's quest and some of the world quests for Notlon. Or we could just do some generic derping around. Actually, let's take a look. Do I have enough resin to do anything? I don't think I do. Technically, I could do one artifact domain, but that's not really going to do a whole lot. I can refresh this using these things as well. I have a bunch of these. Never use your gems. We could do some additional farming. I don't know, though. I think what I might do is actually just try and go get some more waypoints. I do want to make traveling around this area a little bit easier, just because it'll save us a lot of time on quests and stuff. Oh, can I go underwater here? I don't know if I can swim here or not. Where are we? Oops. I wanted to check something quick. Apparently, there is. Oh, I don't know which region it is. I thought it was between. Is it between here and there? Yeah. So I think this area is important, or this area is important. I was reading about some stuff. I think what we'll do for a little while is just run around and try and find some of the waypoints in the region, just to make travel a little bit easier. We'll try and get all these, or maybe I should start in the first area. What's the best way to do this? Maybe I should try and get these 3. I guess these down here are kind of isolated. Just for my sake, I love the story quests a lot, just because it teaches you so much about the game. You get to learn about the world, but like also, that was a really, really passive quest. Like normally those are a lot more involved and like have a lot more of you actually doing things. I think that was by far the most dialogue heavy one of those story quests I've ever done. Felt a little handholdy. I'm going to imagine a lot of people are going to be kind of critical of that quest. I liked it. I thought it was good, but it was surprisingly almost like too uplifting. Do I need a shark to do this? Is it going to make me like get a shark? I'm going to test a theory here. Oh, these guys are not my friends. I thought these guys were my friends. I didn't mean it. I take it back. These guys are also not my friends. Hang on. Can I get this guy? Can I please possess this shark? Let me get this shark. No, don't run away from me, you little turd. I need to possess you. Oh, I'm gonna drown trying to do this. There we go. Oh, that guy debated me so hard. Okay, so it appears there's a waypoint here. I don't really know what to do about it, but can I like go underwater? There's a spirit. Oh, okay. Oh, he's gonna take me underground, isn't he? Sure. Sweet, this is kind of cool. I like this. Okay, so the sharks can ride the spirit waves. That's their special thing. Okay, please don't fight me. Thank you. There's a boss down here. Maybe I'll take out this boss. I might expend some resin to be able to bop this boss, just because I like to get them all at least once, because they have like special entries and stuff. Alright, so that's a waypoint taken care of. Oopsies. Yeah, whatever this thing is, I have yet to fight. Ooh. He does look like he's pyro-based, which might actually be problematic. Because this is a really pyro-heavy team. Well, we might be in luck. We might get to check out some of my other available comps. Navi is a good answer. Navi is pretty safe into everything because Geo is rarely ever resisted. Let's do it. Alright, what do you got, big dog? Lay it on me. You don't take a lot of damage. Okay. I don't know what exactly you do. You look like you're some kind of little turret-based dude. Very electro-heavy. I feel like I'm kind of missing something here. I'm not hitting this thing very hard. Is there a mechanic I'm not understanding? Sure. I guess we can do this the slow way. I feel like there's got to be something I'm doing wrong here, though. We're kind of slowly taking it out. A lot of the mechanical enemies in this game are really tanky. Attacking from close range. Break these? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Am I supposed to climb up this? Ow. Okay, I don't think it worked. I think I was supposed to break those things on top, so maybe range is valuable here. We'll try Raiden's ult. Yeah, Raiden really doesn't scratch this thing either. Oh, we don't have a shield right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. I accidentally short-pressed Zhongli's shield. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost here. Navia does pretty good damage to him, but the music is kind of jazzy for this dude, though. I like the, Yeah, I mean, I can still kind of scrape him regardless. So I think, what do I do about this though? Like, I can't climb this.
Shine down.
I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do. I can just tank it because Zhongli is OP, but that doesn't really make sense to me.
Illusion shattered.
I think we're just gonna kill this thing the slow way, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do to it unless Ganyu can do something crazy. Yeah, because it seems like you kind of need range. Throw down Coco's heal, and then we'll just kind of slowly chunk our way through this. So Navi's character revolves around picking up those little crystals you see on the floor, because she gets way bigger damage when you do. We'll ult with Coco just to make sure we don't get out healed here. I think he's going to do the big telepuerto again. Oh, I wonder if I can get on top of those when they spawn. And then that way I can, like, blow them up. Okay, well, she got it. Yeah, I don't know. I must have missed something there. I am going to use one of these really quick just because I would like to collect the reward from this. To get these guys. I don't know who uses them, but surely somebody levels up with them. Almost every boss material is required to level up someone. Okay, a couple things happened here. Let's go ahead and claim that. There was also something... There was a reward, or there was something in this menu, too. What exactly was it? Oh, is this her story quest? I guess I finished her story quest? Oh, okay, I see. So the other one, this will be akin to new quest added. Yeah, so which one was her? Okay. That's okay. So I did start the thing that gives me her rewards as well, which is very cool. Awesome. I guess we could screw around with that as well. But first things first, let's get the primary party back out. I also think that thing already respawned. It did. Oh my gosh. Please leave me alone. I didn't ask for this. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's quickly check our achievements really quick. Don't think we got too many more. Yeah, we're still in 802. Let's get our main party back out. Not that I don't like Navia. She's fantastic. So this is my OG party. This is the party I played pretty much all of the game with. Permanent shield, best healing in the game, phenomenal sub DPS that freezes, and a cryo freeze-based hypercarry. This is just all about permafreeze. This is just a fun comp because I got Shenhe's costume, and I think it's really cool. This is my kind of secondary setup when I need to do a lot of damage. And need something that's this is basically what I use to beat stuff that's immune to pyro, and this is my main party at the moment. But we could definitely play around with other team comps at different points if we wanted to as well. However, what I'm realizing I need another shark dude, I think, because I don't think I can get that other waypoint without one. So Arlecchina is going to go over here and snag another shark, because why not? Can I steal you? Thank you. Oh, Bubba. I'm Merlo Bubba. But that was a nice one to get out of the way. That was one of the waypoints I was actually more worried about finding than others. Where is this, though? You move really fast in these. I'm kind of worried if I run out of sauce, I'm going to be in trouble, though. He still moves pretty fast, though. Alright, so it's actually out around this island. Ooh, different kind of music kicked in. I bet you anything there's an Oculus Stone on top of that. Oh, wait, I think I saw it there for a second. I saw like a little red pillar of light. Am I like not permitted to be here? See how this isn't like an island, yet it's still an island? Am I gonna... I might start a cutscene by accident. Oh, what the heck? Yo, turret! Okay, this is pretty hostile. Well, let's pick that up. We got like a... This is like the island in Zelda where you lose all your equipment. only the training grounds left. Oh god, that did a lot of damage. Hang on. Can I block this? Or do I have to dome this with a guy? Okay, so it doesn't break my shield. What are the rules here? These small defensive weapons are powered by disordered iridescent inscriptions scattered throughout Nalwan. Simply get close and touch their cores to shut them down. Okay, that's pretty easy. Oh. You must first climb the solid phlogiston to... Okay, I tried climbing it and it wouldn't let me. Weird. Maybe I have to be on top of it to start with. Very cool. Alright. So it says I've just got to disable. Oh. And then because I disabled it, I get to do... Huh? What am I fighting? Oh, do I need a guy? I think I need a guy. I have disabled the thing. This is like a... This is a very grand adventure here. Okay, so I think I have to dodge this thing. What does this do? I lit up a pillar. Okay. So there must be more timed mechanisms on this island that I have to do, and then it, like, lets me be cool. By the looks of it. Oh, it sure does. Wait, this is kind of dope. Let's do this. I was going to keep looking for waypoints, but I think this is really cool. Also, I think that thing is collectible. I'm going to grab it. Ember core flower. I like that. What do I have to do? Do I have to break all these? I think I have to break all of these. Oh, I see. This is my cover. What's happening? I'm making my way downtown here. I'm being shot at a whole bunch and I don't know why. Okay, so I lit up another pillar. So far, that everything's making sense. Oh no. Oh no! Am I gonna die? Oh my gosh, he tanked that so well. Unfortunately, how do I just get out? Yeah, I'm not very good at... Oh shit, I can't run out of juice here though. Yeah. Okay, I think I have to press E to get out, by the looks of it. Thankfully, I had enough gas. I'm just gonna, like, get out of the animal. Okay, so let's see if we can find the other things that we haven't done yet. Surely there's one, like, hiding from me over here. Yeah, where are the other... Oh, wait. Is this one right here? That kind of looks like a thing, doesn't it? No, one of them's going to have to be down by the water, I think, because of the sharks. So it looks like it wants me to cover, like, all of the areas. Yeah, the regional animal trials, so to speak. That said, I'm actually not seeing that many of them. I know I haven't been over here because there's no thing, but... Okay, we'll keep looking around. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Ooh, also, I just happen to have my mineral farmer out. Condensed crystals and iron chunks. Metals are used in crafting. Crafting is kind of an overlooked piece of this game. You don't do a whole lot of it, but under the right circumstances, there are things you'll want to do that are crafting based. Okay, so that's the one I already did. I guess I didn't look immediately at this, but there. Oh, okay, I see one of them over here. I think the other one's gonna be like straight up underneath. It's gonna be like in the water, I think, because I did see the other one back in the main area. But I'm gonna bet money it's like in here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Huh? I would have thought for sure There's like the water-based one over here, but maybe not. Okay, well, let's... Oh, there it is. Okay, it's that one. So let's go check out this one. Maybe we'll see the other in the process. I don't know. Oh, shit. I might have screwed up here. I definitely screwed up here. It's gonna make me respawn. I hate that it reloads the game off of that. Okay, I need my stuff to replenish here because I can't make this gap. I had plenty. I burned myself out already. Okay, so I've got to go this way. Ow. Oh, I see. So you definitely want to be... Oh, that's less than ideal. Okay, and then I can go over here and get the third one. Huh. Huge. What's that all about? What does this do? Oh? What the... That was crazy. I don't know if that's always there. Is that... I kind of can't help but feel like maybe I was supposed to deal with that. I don't know. So I think I'm still missing one of them. As per the laws of the jungle, I think there's theoretically one more that I haven't dealt with yet, but I don't know where it is. I also have to stop swimming places. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Yeah, where is the other? I'm gonna be really bothered if I can't find the last one, because I got a Diggy guy. I got a Saurian. So I think, yeah, there's got to be one missing. There's one that I haven't dealt with yet. One more Pillar of Justice. I guess it could be like up here or some shit. Hang on. We're gonna figure this out. I won't stand for this not being tended to, yeah. It could be just like straight up down the back of this, yeah. It's also nice to get the timed mechanisms done too. Those little red things, like the hourglasses, the combat, and there's also marksman ones, are called timed mechanisms, and there's achievements for getting them all, yeah, or getting a certain number of them in a given region. Okay, I don't really see this thing over here. I don't think Kazuha can climb that actually. That's kind of pushing it, but basically I'm just looking for red. I'm a little surprised it's not more obvious though. Unless it like popped up somewhere and I just didn't see it. It could be on like the main body of the land, yeah. And I just didn't look. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. I was going to say, I swear I saw that, but... Fair enough. This probably gives me a pretty good chest and an achievement, if I had to guess. Like, this might be part of a quest that I'm sort of doing out of order, but... Oh, shit, this is just straight up combat. What's up, big dog? Yeah, these things are actually kind of dangerous. They do a lot of damage, and they're surprisingly tanky. Although, yeah, because they get the shield, which really sucks. I think it's nearly out of shield, though, which is huge. Okay, so I'm actually going to try and break the shield fast this time. Did you eat all my ult charge? I think he did. I think he ate all my ult charge. Huh? Oh, we're not done yet. Okay, this is insane. What's happening? Yeah, I don't think I get any ult charge for this. And I think that's actually by design, based off what I can see. Like, they're taking it. Which is actually crazy. So I kind of need her to get through this. Yeah. Huh. Okay, well, this is going to be slow, but I don't think they can hurt me in my current state. Oh, that sucks, actually. Okay, so that shreds. Oh, but I can't, because I can't ult. This is actually so costly. Are you gonna get your shield back? Okay. You should be able to kill one of them now. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, Pyro will break this just fine. Ideally, to break water-based shields, you want, Bennett actually almost had ult there for a second. Oh, he does. We use it. She should be able to break him through this, I think, but that should be big damage. These are tanky, though. Jeez. Okay, so there is a nether seal and a special chest.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know what that did. Oh, it's this. I did get something weird from it. I got an iridescent fragment. Do I, like, put that in a mountainside or something? Alright. I didn't get an achievement from it as far as I can see. Oh, maybe I did. Hold on. Only the training grounds are left. Arrive at the ancient lost trial. I think I did something very out of order here. Because I just got I got an achievement for getting here. Okay, Rock Cavernous Web. If the shield is broken before the arena expires, it will also regain a large amount of energy. If you fail to break the shield, message from generate an elemental ward based on the remaining value. Yeah, they were definitely doing something weird to me. Let me do a quick check on my items. I think I just got Courier's Trial Keystone. I have no idea what that's for. This. What was this? A fragment of shattered iridescent inscription is broken beyond repair and can no longer serve its purpose, though dismissed by many as delusional obsession. Some still believe they hold the key to unraveling the messages from ancient civilizations. Okay, so it's a quest item of some kind. There's probably something I can do with that. A lot of quest items in general, like these, a lot of these are related to either quests I've finished, like the Archon quests, or other major story quests. But usually when there's more than one of them, there's a use for them. But I don't know. We did something cool. I don't know what we did, but it was dope. That was a fun little puzzle to solve, and we got some good chests and sigils out of it. So I think we have most of the waypoints in this area, except for this one right here, and I can just pop over to this. Just coincidentally the domain we were doing earlier. And I guess technically I could expend some resin if I wanted to, but I'm going to save it. Just because I did my dailies really, really late yesterday, and I think that's why I was not completely restored today, and so this will make sure that I am tomorrow. And I did expend quite a bit of it on that interaction with that one boss, just to try and get some of those crafting items. These guys are going to attack me. I think they're going to attack me. Okay, Kazuha did very well there. He's going to be able to make the jump. And we get yet another waypoint taken out. Huge. So that's most of the waypoints in this initial area. I think we'll sign off of stream, which is coming up pretty soon here. I am going to be wrapping up stream in just a couple of minutes here, but we'll see if we can't chunk out... actually, these are all kind of segmented off, and I know this area is really hard to traverse. God, Notland is crazy. There is so much going on. Like, I have just barely scratched this region. There's a major quest in this area. It might be a very lore-heavy quest, too. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into it. I still can't even see whatever this is. I'm assuming that clears up as a result of whatever we do over here. I'm not really sure. But I'd like to get the rest of the waypoints taken care of in this general area. I'd like to get the rest of the story quests done. And then we can then we'll kind of dive into the rest of the world quests here, I think. I think that's a really good progression for Genshin. And that'll be plenty of content for us along the way. So I'm not super concerned about it. However, I had something I wanted to say. Oh, I was going to sign off with checking out a couple things. I think this right here is where we offer our sigils to. So maybe we can check out that. But then also I think we're going to try and check out and see if we can get one of the Statues of 7 upgrades. Because I'm imagining I'm fairly close to being able to do so. But I do want to check this out. Can I just... Oh, I can straight up teleport to the Tablet of Tona. That's very helpful. Is this it? Do I, like, pray to the thing? I do. I am assuming this is this area's great tree. It is. So it's once again out of 30, so we can get to level 3. Very cool. So now we have progress made on this as well. Fontaine and Notlan are the only two that I haven't finished this for. Ooh, our next level gets us a wish as well, which is very cool. Oh, actually, geez. This level gave us a wish, too. Do they all give gems? Yo, that's fat. Also, what is this? Borderlands sword billet? Oh! Are there new craftable weapons? Oh, let's check that out before we go. That's actually kind of a big deal. So there are. I just talked about how crafting is very glossed over, so maybe we'll fix that today. We'll get some of that taken care of. There are Midlander sword billets. There are billets are just refer to it's the part here that matters. So it makes a sword, it makes a great sword, it makes it something else, a bow, a catalyst, or a polearm. Those are the 5 weapon types. But there's Borderland is new. There were Midlander. There were, I don't know if it was Lowlander. Hang on, I'll show them off. I have a bunch. Also, we got a bunch of gems from that too, which is awesome. But they should be in here, I think, right? Oh, I also need to drop off all these spin crystals as well. These are just soundtracks that you can add to your teapot to change the music. I have 4 wishes on that too. I got 22 of those. That might not be enough. I might be close. We'll check. Where are my billets, though? How does that work? Are they considered part of these? Are they considered part of these? I actually have no idea where they get stored. Are they part of these? Ah, there they are. Okay, so there's Northlander. That was the original Mondstadt area. I think Leeway also had these. Then I think Inazuma, or no, Inazuma also had Northlander, I think. And then Midlander was Fontaine and Sumeru. There might still be some of these that I have to make yet. I try to have at least one of all the crafted weapons, even if they're not that good. But let's see what we can make. I guess first off, because I'm closer, aren't I? Wait, are you kidding me? I can just teleport to this now, too? Who do I talk to? Isn't that the blacksmith symbol? Or I guess I don't really have to, I don't know if I have to do blacksmithing here. Tell you what, let's go say hello to Mondstadt, all the way back in baby tutorial mode, because I know where the blacksmith is here. I guess, yeah, I haven't really showcased Mondstadt yet. This is one of my favorite cities in the game. A beautiful world. And I think, actually, this might be some of these characters' first times, but this is what Mondstadt looks like. You can see, very regal looking. The castle is up there. There's a big cathedral in the background. And just if you take a look around at how big this game is, this is the tutorial world. This is the small area they use to get you started. Alright, let's talk to Wagner the blacksmith. I'd like to make something, as a matter of fact. What all can you make? None of these look new. Can you only make the... These all use Midlanders. Maybe I actually do have to do the one in... No, I was going to say that's a sword. Is there any sword I can make that's... Oh, I need to make this too. This would help a lot for Fontaine. I should do that. I have the others made. Curiously, however, there's not anything I can use it on. Do they make different stuff at different places now? Is that how that works? Okay, I lied. Let's go visit Natlan again. Where is the blacksmith? Where is the closest underground... So I can teleport. Is this the stuff that's nearby? Because I actually don't know how to get here. Okay, I'm going to stay underground, actually. Because I think I might have actually been quite a bit closer than I thought it was. Let's see if this guy makes anything different. Because they used to all be able to make everything. I'd like to buy some weapons. Oh. What? Are these... Oh, do I have to buy the blueprints? Is that why? It looks like I have to buy the blueprints. Ooh, the sword looks kind of nasty, though. What? What does it do? So this gives me base defense. Do they all give base defense? No, that gives base attack. How about you? You give base defense as well? You give percentage HP, so they're very defensive. And attack, so actually nothing with crit, which is a bit unfortunate. Huh. So it's probably a good thing that I'm picking up these condensed crystals. Yeah, sure, I'll buy these. Why not? Insufficient materials. Oh, I don't have enough mushrooms. Wait, what? Did I spend? Oh, I spent mushrooms buying those. I knew I should have picked up more of those mushrooms. I was farming some of those yesterday, and I was like, I don't need them. Okay, good to know. Definitely need to go around picking up more of the local fauna and flora. I have enough of these just outright, which is tight. Amount of mushrooms. I straight up don't have any of those. I don't even know how you get those. I only have one of those. Okay, so we'll have to do some looking around and snagging of the stuff, because we'll be able to get more of these self-defense weapons. What? Oh, I can just buy those from him? That's crazy. It's a question of the day. Wait, did I just buy that weapon? Or do you... Hang on. Usually he makes them for me. Yeah, I'd like something made, thank you. Yeah, let's learn how to do that. There we go. So where does it show up now? 'Cause I won't be able to make it, but... Yeah, here it is. Okay, so I had to buy the blueprints. It might have been such a long time that I legit forgot how to do that, yeah. Crazy. But some of these weapons are quite good. Like, at the moment, Iron Sting is what Kazuha carries. Actually, now that I look at it, I can make one of these. And it's going to take a little while to make. Oh, no it's not. They greatly enhanced that. They used to take like 10 minutes. Obtain. Alright, now, so there is a reason for this. This might have been a mistake, but if nothing else, I have a duplicate. The billets aren't terribly hard to get, but Kazuha's weapon is... Oh, perfect. I needed exactly one more of them. So this is the enhanced version of it. The weapons actually do improve and look cooler as you upgrade them, so he has the like special version of it. But you can see that it's level 80. Actually, can I make it level 90? Not even kind of. All right. Eventually that might be worth doing. I'll get some additional elemental mastery from it, which Kazuha really likes. But it's refinement 4, refinement rank 4 out of 5, and that little blue number will go up. And the good news is I can now refine it, because I just made another one of these. So now he has the maximum refinement, which is a pretty small upgrade. It's not going to make a massive difference, but as you can see, the passive from this weapon is dealing elemental damage, which Kazuha does exclusively with his abilities. Increases all damage by 12% for 6 seconds at a maximum of 2 stacks. So 24% increase, which basically means when he casts his ult or his ability, his elemental damage output goes up 24%, which is really good. Because Kazuha actually does pretty consistent damage when you have him built properly. I do want to take a quick look at his stats, because I've kind of forgotten how he works. He has a surprising amount of crit rate. He has a fat chunk of elemental mastery. But what I wanted to see was, what is his energy recharge? Yeah, I could definitely afford some better energy recharge on his artifacts, because his ult is up slower than I would like it to be. He's another character that depends a lot upon refreshing their ult on every rotation, and he currently doesn't. Oh, we could for sure make some improvements on his artifacts. Ellie Mastery and huge crit damage, which is completely wasted. Do I have any energy recharge on this guy? Bunch of crit rate. I think I was just going for elemental mastery stuff, yeah. That's low-key actually so good for Seat Lolly. This would be a great off-piece. Huh. How about you? So he did get some energy recharge on that. Yeah, we definitely need some energy recharge artifacts for him, too. That could be a side project. But to round out stream here, we're going to do one last check on something. We're going to go to the... so these are the statues of 7. These are special waypoints. They function the same way. But they're what illuminate the dark parts of the map when you find them. And on top of that, they're places where you can pray to the goddesses and gods of the realm. And what you do to do that is offer the Oculus stones that I've been so persistent about finding. Oh. Wait, though it's not like you could have granted the power to resonate with the pyro, even if you wanted to. That happened while I was... Oh, that's true. I did finally associate with the pyro or element, which is usually happens upon finding the first one of these, but this area is different. Weird. So they acknowledged that just for a second. So you can get the statue's blessing, which is restorative power, just heals you when you're nearby. But what I actually want to do is you can worship the statues. You can worship the various gods with the Oculus stones that you get. Oh, and luckily enough, I actually do have not exactly enough. I have a few extra to fill out another level. So we'll get the Pyro statues of the 7 to level 3. And every time you do that, you get a little cutscene where the statue starts to look a little bit better and reinforces itself, and they go all the way up to 10. And there are a ton of those stones you have to find to max out a statue. Ooh, I got more stamina. Nice. Oh, I guess I've already maxed it out, technically. So, at the next level, I'll get more gems. Natlan Shrine of Depths key. There's 10 Shrine of Depths in every region as well that have very good rewards in them. You get some sigils and a bunch of adventure EXP. All good stuff all around. I got a wish from that last one. That's actually big. So I think I have like 5 of those now. I do. You love to see it. Awesome. I think Genshin is going to make for a great stream game. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm in my Genshin phase right now. Yeah, I think we're going to pretty consistently be able to drop some wishes on people. See what we can't get. Yeah, because I got 5 of these. I got 36 of those, and we actually climbed up to well over another 10 wishes. So I think given time and starting to do some of the quests and find chests and stuff, we're going to make some really steady progress. Hopefully get ourselves into that like 70 range would be ideal. That's what I'm hoping for. Maybe we can pull off the miracle for Mavuika, the fan favorite. But in the meantime, I'm going to actually warp myself back to Fontaine because that's where I'll start my dailies tomorrow. And I think that's going to wrap it up. I didn't want to make this stream extremely long, no pun intended. And I think we got a lot done. We did some decent exploration and puzzle solving. We also got one of the story quests chunked out, and hopefully we'll be able to chunk out a few more of those soon. And really get some of that like background progress caught up, get more of Fontaine taken care of. And I think as we go on with this project, I will probably start doing a lot of revisiting Fontaine to finish some of the things I haven't 100%ed yet. I don't have all the sigil collection done yet. I don't have the statues of the 7 done yet. I believe I do have reputation done, which is something we could also start doing here. I haven't even explained the reputation system yet, partially because there's just so many ambient systems I don't fully understand yet. And it looks like reputation might actually be relevant to respective regions, which is new. So I might have some learning to do there. But we'll continue to prioritize chunking out waypoints and doing major story quests until we reach a point where things are less oriented around that. And I think at that point, I don't know if we're ever going to get there. With how much I'm playing this game on stream, I don't think we'll outpace the rate at which the game puts out content. If I get to a point where I'm streaming more often, that might change, but we'll have to see. So I've been thinking about doing more streaming than just the 2 to 3 week that I've been doing, just because it is cold out and I kind of have the time right now. I do have a lot of manic side projects for the stream that I want to improve on. I know I've been talking about them a lot. I did drop some work in progress stuff of and related to that on Blue Sky today before stream, for those who want to check it out. And to top it all off, I just want to do more streaming. So I'm really kind of trying to figure out how to allocate my time and where I want to prioritize stuff with stream. So in the name of that, if it is possible, or if people want to, I really do appreciate it if you follow, or if you share the stream, or even just viewing is totally fine. It helps me out a lot. It helps me know that what I'm doing here is at least reaching some people. So appreciate it to those who have followed and to those who tune in regularly. You make this so much more fun. So thank you so much for that. Can't wait to come back to Genshin. It'll probably be next Tuesday. I do want to keep Paper Mario chugging along on Sundays, so it'll probably be Friday again with Co-op Stardew and our regular Stardew, and Paper Mario on Sunday. If I'm feeling really motivated, I might try and start streaming a little bit earlier tomorrow and just casually play some Overwatch and chat. I might start throwing in a few of those, or just like quick 2-3 hour streams kind of like this. where I start them a little bit earlier instead of a little bit later, and then I can have some time to work on projects and stuff afterwards. But we'll have to see. Long story short, I appreciate everybody who tunes in. I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope we get to do more Genshin, do more gambling, do all that kind of fun stuff. And I can't wait to see you guys back on Friday. Thanks again.